And I think that's like if he gets removed in any way, if he gets KO'd and it's gone. Even if he comes
Oh,
back,
right,
I
okay.
think, but I'm not 100% on that.
Oh, okay. I see how this works then. That's
So you could do your own, or you can import someone else's.
yeah.
Um,
Okay.
So
Yeah. So you can make it. Yeah, so you can make it only gained. Shows it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I won't bother faffing around with that now. But that's good to know that that's a thing.
So before we kick off properly, I thought it was worth just saying hello to people that I don't know. So Comrade Scott, I don't think we've met unless your NAF name's specifically different. And actually, SickAsEggs, I don't know that we're very well acquainted either. So
really,
Phil,
I think
hello,
I've seen
Purple Goo.
Yeah, Alex, that's me.
Perfect. So I think the idea of this is that we're going to let you guys play. We're going to discuss some stuff as it happens. No judgment. It's Monday night. We've all had a long day at work. There's going to be cock-ups all over the place. It's fine. That's not the point of this. But we're just going to sort of discuss things as we go along, I think is the plan. So, hello, that's the plan. Let's all try and be nice, I think is the idea.
Scott is my friend from uni who I've now dragged into playing Blood Bowl. So.
Oh, fantastic.
So, welcome, Scott.
I'm kind of happy about that.
Hey, Scott. How you
Well,
doing?
yeah.
Hello.
It's the same place we're all at.
I think you've
I
met
love
me, haven't
it.
you, Scott, before.
I think I've met a couple of yous.
Yeah, I think you met me.
Yeah, I remember you.
Wow. Let's leave that one hanging.
I owe him a couple of cigarettes.
SickAsEggs, take us through your roster. What are we thinking in the
We have Liam's face. Hello.
I know.
Yeah,
Hello, sexy.
Oh, calm down.
It's going to be distracting if you're going to leave that up.
You know what?
So,
I don't know. Let's get in on it.
I quite like Renegades, right? I've played them quite a lot. I don't think they're especially good, but I do enjoy them. And I basically just wanted to take a team that I enjoyed to Euroball because, you know, I actually took Slant to Malta and it's kind of miserable. I didn't really think about it. So I like Borak as well. I mean, I think everyone likes Borak, but this is basically just trying to make the team as less bad as possible and also including Borak. It's the thing.
Very good. And on the reroll situation, how many rerolls have you got with that as well as the Borak thing?
Two rostered and then Borak as well. So 2.5, I guess you could call it.
I've been playing both types of roster for Renegades. So I'm playing online the regular and tabletop the Borak. I'm not sure that Borak is better than the Rat Ogre and then 30-man Apo to reroll. So a regular Renegades roster
you get more
and the Rat Ogre with block.
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet which one is better. I need to play more games, but yeah.
What I will say for me, this is a terrifying matchup because it's a lot of guys who are a lot stronger than the players on my team that want to throw the blocks. Like the only plus side for me is that there is only one guard, but you know, 3 players who are stronger than the rest of my team when all I want to do is get in your face and punch you is a very scary position to be in. And the other thing I don't like with, you know, if I was playing something like Undead, I could quite easily, you know, feed, I could feed a zombie to the troll or to the ogre, and you can't really do that in this Chorf roster because all of the, sorry Phil, I know you don't like the word Chorf, but in this roster, you know, all of the players that aren't a hobgoblin have a skill, and they're not really players that you can just go, I'm going to just feed you. Under normal circumstances, you can't just go, I'm going to just feed you to this guy to mark him out the game, because you kind of lose your own good players doing so. So this is a bit, like I say, this is quite, it's quite scary. It's not ideal. I would much rather be playing against a team that wants to get away from me than a team that wants to get all over me. But yeah,
I see what you're saying, right? But I mean, if you do feed guys to the big guys, they're just so kind of inherently unreliable. You know, it can work in your favor more often than not. I feel like. So I
I mean,
if you make me use them, then you know, bad things can happen. Probably, I think so.
Yeah, exactly. And like if I do that, the positive for me is that I've got Iron Hard Skin, I've got Thick Skull, I have the team with the players that are the most resilient to removals, or with the most players that are most resilient, something like that anyway. So, so like Mighty Blow isn't working on 4 of my players most of the time. So, yeah, there's like I can do that. I don't want to, but I may well have to. Yeah, but that should still be.
What are you packing, Mike? What's cooking with the?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I haven't
incident?
got my stuff up. Yeah, so we've got 2. Well, just 12 man. There's 3 rerolls and an Apo. Got 9 skills stacked on one of the balls. So he's got wrestle tackle, another ball with wrestle, 2 blockers with mighty blow, 2 blockers with guard, 2 flamesmiths with guard, and then 4 regular linemen for just because they're there.
Wrestle on the Bull Centaurs is avant-garde, isn't it? Or is that new? Is that new thinking?
It's well, you can't take block. That's it. You're not allowed to take block. So when I played this, when I played this in the Christmas tournament, it was practically the same thing except the stack was on one of the mighty blows. So it was a mighty blow tackle stack. Because a kill stack just seems like a nice thing to have, but in practice, the problem I always found was that the mighty blow guys could always hit someone, but it was rarely someone who actually had tackle. Someone with the skills that the other team, a player that the other team didn't want to lose. So they could rarely hit. They couldn't really hit war dancers. They couldn't hit the vampire runners because they're just too fast to get away from them. So I switched over to try out tackle on one of the balls because also in those matchups were like, say against like elves and vamps and stuff like that, against those key players you want to hurt the vampire runners, the war dancers. You're not hitting them with your tackle because he's too slow, and if you're hitting them with a ball, you're fishing for pals because a wrestle against a vampire runner it isn't great. You're not achieving enough with that, so you're just trying to raw dog a pal. Give him tackle, and suddenly you put him in a position where he's doing potentially a lot of damage, and because he's got wrestle as well, he's got some insulation from the 1 in 9, so you can just go in and go, oh, here's a war dancer, I'm gonna take a shot at him. You've got a 50-50 of getting him down, and you don't have the 1 in 9 to turn yourself over. So, and it worked out. It worked out good. I did a game against Undead, and he was incredible. Like, he just went after ghouls and tore through them. So I think that change has been really effective for them. Probably isn't going to come up too much in this match because there's only the 2 players with dodge, but only 1 really that stands out. But this roster is, like I said, it's mostly unchanged from what I've used, and it's been surprisingly effective.
Okay.
Who'd you carry on?
Just a hobgoblin. Yeah, you just get in hands of a hobgoblin and let everyone else get around and protect him, and you just throw in a wall of like really difficult to remove players and guard all over the place, and you just protect him that way and hope it's enough.
Yeah, I don't like the look, I don't like the look to play against it. It looks good, enough guard. I think it's going to be a bit. The other thing as well is I was wondering how much I should be following with Borak, right? And I think not very much against his team. It depends, but
yeah, I don't think it's very much.
Maybe a bull
all.
here and there. Maybe that rackle bull for someone get him down, but
yeah,
as well.
He's so expensive, isn't he? To be using him.
It's only 1 in 6 right? Because sneaky get, but it's still a bit scary fouling turn 1 or whatever, or early.
Yeah, I think you
You have an apple, didn't you? Sorry.
Yeah, I got an Apo as
Yeah,
well. But I think
yeah.
you almost certainly, in most cases, you won't. If you do foul with him, you don't do it in the first half. I mean, like if you do at any point in the second, depending on how things are going.
Ideally 1-0 have to my drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, you definitely don't do what Liam did, and you don't
Oh.
foul the guys with iron hard skin.
Oh yeah. I did do that the
'cause,
first time I played against New Chops. It's like, wait a minute, something's not right here.
yeah.
It took me a
Well,
bit to realize.
yeah, and in first Liam, I think it was his first time, and he did it with his dirty player and got sent off.
So
Yeah.
Oh, man,
just
let's
want to.
football. Let's-
Can I just throw a note in on the Renegades roster from this weekend? D for Dan was playing Renegades, and he mentioned that he really felt a difference with having a second block lineman, which might be something to think about. Like two heads goblin is kind of cool, but is it doing that much for you?
He can't take another block. He's
Oh,
already
you
got
can't take
4.
another block. Oh, you got
He's got 4.
Flipping it.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
I have maxed out, sadly. I suppose I could have a
curable
wrestle.
rosters.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a bit silly.
Oh,
I could
well,
have another
never mind.
wrestle
But,
instead of 2 heads. But
That is probably Liam in the roster without the star player. So in the roster
Yeah,
with
okay,
the Rat Ogre, you Rat Ogre, the Dark Elf, and then 2 humans with block.
yeah.
Would you not go?
That's the one. I,
Would you not go Juggernaut Rat Ogre and keep the block on the Ogre?
no, I
have
prefer.
2
Well,
guards.
I don't know. I'm still testing. I'm doing Gar in the Ogre and block in the Rat Ogre. I think is the target is kill with the Rat Ogre. I think we're not not going to one turn using Juggernaut, so
Oh,
we just
fair.
wanted to kill.
Yeah, shall we kick this off then?
Yeah, sure, yeah. So I've won the toss.
Good evening, JM Thing, by the way. I don't think we've had the pleasure. I don't feel like you have to come off mute or anything, but hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, hello. Get the volume right. Okay.
Receiving.
Oh,
Understandable.
well, I think I'll receive it. Doesn't feel amazing.
Everybody else would have received that, would they?
Yeah, always
I'm
receive.
joking. I mean, but I know you're joking, but like, not sort of joking, but are you joking actually? I can't tell half the time with Dimmy.
Who, me?
I'm
No,
not, sorry, I'm not
Okay,
joking.
sorry. Yeah. No, I meant Dimmy
No.
because Dimmy was saying things and I assumed
I
like based on
tend
was like
to-
Dimmy's dicking about and then maybe he's actually being serious.
No, I
Sorry,
I
Dimmy.
would always receive,
Yeah.
and like the only exception I can think really is like Wood Elves and Skaven, like or one
Or
turning
bombs or something.
teams and stuff. Yeah.
It
I
depends.
tend to kick to win and receive to not lose.
Yeah.
Right,
I can
okay.
agree with that.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much.
So that's your tactic normally. Kick to win.
Receive to not lose. Yeah.
Because if you receive, right, you get all your players to do your drive, which is you bang, you get the score in 8, and then
Do you? I mean, do you change that? Is that team specific or is that just generally? Yeah,
It depends on rosters, matchups, who I'm playing against. But at Eurobowl, for instance, I will receive a lot more than normal because not losing is key as opposed to winning every game. I mean, it's just me. People have their own thing, obviously, but I always want to try and defend with as many as possible.
Right. I mean, it's like I completely understand that for when it comes to like playing elves or Skaven. So I feel like that is kind of like the go-to strategy. But when you're on a much more resilient team, but like you say as well, matchup.
I'd almost say
match.
it's more important because you can't be defending with 9 guys with Chaos Dwarves, can you?
Yeah, no, true. But like if I was playing Chaos Dwarves against Skaven, for example, I would be very surprised if I went down that much on players.
Would you have received if you won the toss? Or?
Yeah. I would receive. I'd receive and try to delete. Get as much use out of my mighty blow as early as I can. I would probably go for some early fouls on either Borak or the Ogre. I would want to get the Troll off because it's the only guard piece, but because he has regen, I'm a bit more wary about fouling him off because the Kaz isn't going to stick.
I was thinking about what to LOS. I'd probably just allow some linemen in this matchup because I don't.
Yeah.
Like I've got an app on now and I'm a bit more scared of like a random, more not random, but a troll KO on turn 1 or something is pretty bad, isn't it? So.
Yeah. I mean, the last time I played against Renegades was I played them at Liam's 2-dayer last year, and it was Andy Davos, and I was playing Undead, and I think his guard troll spent the entire match off the pitch. Like it got KO'd, came back, it got KO'd again immediately because it was his only guard piece. So I'm like, if I just get that off the pitch, then you have no guard to deal with my strength 5 and guard, and yeah, that was. Yeah,
so am I alone in? I would be if I'd kicked off with the pact here, and we're going to go after and foul Borak. I mean, you're only getting 2 or 3 assists, aren't you? Am I alone in being delighted with that? I think I'd be happy with you fouling him.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's I mean, if I've only got 2 assists, I'm not doing it. Then I want a favourable. I want it to be favourable at the very least. So it depends on just how many. Like, if I've got 4 assists, I'm doing it. Yeah, if I've got at least 4, I'm definitely doing it. 2 is probably not enough. Because I still have to roll 8, which isn't a given. I don't want to just outright give up players. But I also, yeah, it's so. I mean, it's not like I'm going to guarantee like, yes, I'm 100%. I'm going to foul everyone every turn, regardless of what happens. But
at the end, your team is not that tough. I mean, you got 12 players. You got 4 players are more 8+ that are also the ones I presume are going to foul.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so this is kind of the thing. It's if I I'm not like if I'm fouling, I'm wanting to foul probably only early on in a drive when position is when like poor positioning is sort of. No, hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to. So if I foul, I want to foul hard early, as opposed to hard later, where we could be just like going back and forth hitting each other. Whereas if I do it early enough, I can still hold a reasonable position without, and I can afford to not push up as far. So I don't need to push too early. And it's not like I have like an outright game plan of like every game I go in, I'm going to gang foul someone early enough, and I'm going to win those games if I don't get sent off and they die. It's not all about that. It's you find it like if I have an opportunity to gang foul a star player on turn 1 or turn 2 with enough assists that it's likely to go my way, I'll probably do that, because if he goes off, that's a big gap in strength.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I think those opportunities are going to be pretty few and far between, though. Against like a good player, I don't think they're going to give you Borak
Sure.
with 5 assists, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely,
so
absolutely.
you have to temper that a bit, you know. But and like going down to.
I've been listening to everyone as well, so
going down to 10 men. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it.
I actually got a different approach. If I go with more players than the opponent, then I start fouling, but take the risk in the beginning is, I don't know, maybe a bit more conservative there.
Oh, look, that Ironhard skin coming in there.
Good evening, Bogey, by the way.
Right. Okay, so you
There's
get up.
a lot of people here.
We've drawn the crowds in, Phil.
I've all come to see Liam with his camera on. That's what it is. Just realised that I'm desperate to pull this kitchen out because it's awful. So don't judge me on what's going on back here.
Okay.
I'm put a green background like Dimmy.
Yeah.
yeah,
There's
that's what needs to
This
be.
is
something there.
from when I used to stream. It's my green screen. I haven't took it down.
Professional streamer. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And put a
So-
different kitchen. Get the green background and put a different kitchen.
That's the way.
Yeah, that's true.
So I am looking at here. Like I can run a ball. Well, I can get both balls right into the back and kind of make a screen. Like one of them can base the Skaven if I blitz this lineman on the side. I can get one right here in front of the Skaven, and the other one can go here. However, I'm just completely doing that is so balls to the wall. Like if it works and they end up catching the Dark Elf, I could potentially score from that. However, if enough players just run back and assist and just leave the balls the other side, that's just a bad position. So yeah, we're not going to do that. We are just going to take a nice little shot. He can stay there. The guard guy can eat a punch. Yeah. I don't think we did. Yeah, it's just so much strength and so easy for you to get 2 die blocks. I don't want to give anything away. Like normally I would just be like, let's just base everything up and.
You could jam all the guardians straight away, couldn't you? I mean, it's not.
Yeah, it's
If
just
you wanted to, I'm saying, but
yeah, but because there's that one guard there and the strength 5s, jamming with the guard in, the strength 5s are going to open it up, and because 2 of them have block, they're relatively safe to do so. So, I think that's not the play here. Yeah, I think if anything, he just goes there, protect the hobgobs. I think we don't really do anything here. This guy he could just jump away, or he could just stay where he is, because you're not fouling him. You're not fouling an Ironheart skin guy, so he's safe enough from that.
You've got to think about where you're going to be breathing fire in 2 or 3 turns time, haven't you?
Well,
that's the important thing.
I'll tell you where I'm breathing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not happening unless things are getting quite desperate. I've said a lot about it, but breathing fire is not. It's not great.
Wouldn't you move a bit forward your the other dwarves and the centaurs?
Yeah. I mean, I could have moved. I could have moved everyone a square up. I suppose that was a thought, but because the other dwarfs don't have block, I feel like that's. I mean, like if he wants to blitz him, he can just step in and blitz him anyway. But if I move a step forward, his ogre can like move back in with the line. Whereas if he wants to blitz him now, the ogre. Oh no! He can move back in the line. I can't count.
I mean, to me, it's just because he can now leave the big guys where they are, or not move them at all. And you want the big guys to be activated.
Yes. This is what I've kind of saying before. You kind of want to make me use them in like important, and I don't really have to do anything this turn, which is kind of nice. Like they can just stay there and or maybe move forward occasionally, but like they're just so unreliable. Like especially.
Yeah, maybe spread a bit to make him do something. I don't know.
I wanted to 3-die with Barak. Maybe I still will. It's interesting about the ball. I didn't think you would run the balls around, and then you were talking about it. It sounded like you're quite tempted, but I didn't think you would straight away. At least.
Yeah, I mean,
it's easy to mark them out or whatever, or knock them over, and then they're just stuck on.
Yeah, exactly. I think if the Skaven was hittable, I would be more tempted to do so, because going back there, hitting your lowest armored player, and potentially stunning him, and then having both balls there, that's a lot more pressure. But because it was just basing, it's like, well, that's a thing I can do. But it's overly aggressive, and when it doesn't work, that's my best 2 players segregated.
You'd be very sad when your ball snakes and dies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third one would be a
I
hell
feel
of
like
a
I'm a
time to
one.
do that.
Yep.
I feel like I'm like a block short because I'm not quite sure who to blitz with. To be honest, I wanted to maybe blitz with Barak, but obviously not freed him, and now the wrestle. I don't really want to.
I mean, you
They're
can
not
still
scared
blitz
of
with him.
I would, yeah. I like if I was you, I would blitz the mighty blow guy on the right and then give Borik the 3 dice. So like,
Sure.
put an
But you mean
assist
blitz
in.
with just the human, just the
Blitz with the
right?
lino, yeah. I know you want
Yeah.
to blitz with the
I
big
don't.
guy,
Yeah.
but the iron hard skin doesn't make the mighty blow worth it, right? So it's just
Yeah.
give yourself a 3D. If you pow him, put him on him. If you don't pow him, push him away. Like that's what I would think.
Just make sure you don't hit him from next to the guard.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah. That's
not-
the other.
Yeah.
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 Remember how guard works? Yeah. See, it's weird, right? Because it's probably not going to break armor, so I don't know. Because the problem is, if the guard doesn't, and it probably won't, it just comes straight back in, and then he's got a free. Oh,
Yay.
KO. Oh, that's on a guard as well. Yeah, we are outpoing that.
I 100% agree with that. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. It's the
Yeah.
best time in a
just
game to
click
use
human
it.
for it, even.
Yeah, it's like if like if this is against elves, if this is against elves, I can afford to let him go because there's someone else could get injured at some other point, something like that. But against this where I need the guard, yeah, got to keep him in.
I think like the earlier it is, the easier decision it is. I think when it's like 6 or 7 or 8, it's a bit harder.
Oh, I mean, I think if I got a player KO'd on turn 7, like a player like that, I definitely Apo him because I want to guarantee that he's back for the second half. I don't want to leave that to chance.
It's still super common to see people taking an extra lineman over a Apo, and it boggles my mind.
Yeah, I don't get
That
it.
is so huge. That
Yeah, with knobs, like if they only got the Appos, you could Appo bodyguards. So
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah, it's just
7.
like reserving a KO is the best use of it. So people, people say, "Oh, it's not as good as it used to be." No, it's not. But keeping a KO on the pitch is huge.
It's a resurrection tournament, so who cares about tomorrow? It's just keep it alive for today.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Well, while that last time was going, I was thinking actually of just going, let's just jam the players in here. I could have taken a blitz on the troll and yeah, just shove him back, knock him down, whatever, keep the guard out so he has to activate to get back in and then see what happens. But with that one guard down, I want to do that less. So I think yeah, I don't really want to just stand in. Yeah, I don't really want to just stand in front of you, but I don't know. That might be the play. Just have a ball hit someone and then come back and just make a line. Because right, yeah, this doesn't feel like the time to jam people in. Like there will be a point to do that, but we're not there just yet.
I am sort of inviting it quite a bit, aren't I? But I don't know. I don't know how happy I am if you give it. I mean, If I get a couple of knockdowns, it's probably good.
Yeah, and it's also something about like where do I jam? Who do I leave alone? Because I think like if I'm jamming in, I mean with where the ogre and troll are, I can just leave them alone and go like, okay, well we'll jam in front of Borak, we'll jam in front of the other guys, and we'll make a space so that the ogre and troll can't just tear through. Yeah, it's not great, but 2, 3, 4, 5.
Like, what's the stacking on the dark? Like, I feel like
And the dark
stacking.
elf.
Yeah, like blodge, because it's just weird. Because you don't want you. I know like why you do it, but like the whole idea is your ball carrier doesn't get hit right, and I just don't know if there's like somewhere else you could put that skill that's better. I don't know. Or
I think I wouldn't mind on the block lineman, to be honest, but the stack is nice. I mean,
I think
you go
other
like
builds with a dodge and two
head?
heads.
Yeah.
I think I prefer dodge, to be honest, block and dodge.
I've done dodge 2 heads before, and it was okay.
I guess you can
think-
blitz with it then. I guess, but
Yeah, 1, 2. He's a bit off the side if I do that. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I like I want to blitz the mighty blow, but I don't want to both. I don't want to roll the 1. So you can just stand up.
yeah, this is interesting. What would you guys do with this? Would you blitz with mighty blow, or would you go with wrestle tackle?
I'm me personally. I'm happy not rolling the 1 because
Okay.
to not fast, right? So at the minute, Mike's got bodies in the middle.
Yeah.
Somehow the packs have got to get round, right? So I wouldn't be giving them any extra help myself.
Okay. Yeah, because I guess you have to put the other guy in to assist it, and then you have to do the GFI as well, right?
You know what? That guy is gonna stand up here, I think.
Oh, he's definitely dead.
I hope so.
Guaranteed.
Can I ask a question? I guess like what's the kind of reasoning for basing with the Rackle Ball? I'm just sort of wondering.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know what? I don't think there is a good reason there. I think it's just like because originally I was looking at it and was like he can hit him and then he can run back in line with the other dwarfs, and then like after doing that hit, and then like I realized that okay, we've hit him from the side. If I get this guy down, I put him in front of my player, so he's not doing anything effective next turn because he's next to a Garda, he's next to another dwarf. It gives me a better follow up for next turn. And then after doing the hit, I just looked and thought, well, the ball can just either the ball can come back a bit, or he can just go next to a guy and sort of mark him out, so that if he wants to do anything, that ball has to get blitzed. So I'm kind of like tempting, for example, like I'm tempting Borak blitzing him, but I'm also kind of like hoping that AV10 is fine. So I'm kind of offering him up, but
I'd be
it's
worried about the armor. I'd be worried about him getting marked out, right? Because I can sort of knock him away and then just leave someone on him, and he's sort of. I guess you have to blitz him 3 next turn, and I sort of move over to, I guess, my left.
Yeah.
You're right. I think that's basically what I'm planning. As soon as he's sort of like, I think I can, he can get. I probably won't foul him. I kind of want to foul him, but I probably won't. But I think he can get isolated, or fairly isolated anyway. I'm not sure.
With hindsight, would you put the mighty blow guy on him as well then?
I think if you double based him, it'd be better. Yeah.
Yeah. I think if I saw about doing that with the ball first, that mighty blow would have taken a step forward.
But I could even just two dice in with that idiot there. If I put a couple of guys in. So I was kind of thinking I want to go. I guess you're. Are you playing side on? Sorry, or because I'm playing like.
No, I'm playing like a normal person.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Right. I much prefer sort of vertical. It's like how you play it, and then suddenly some people are like, oh, FUMBBL must be side on. Okay. Because I want to go. I think sort of towards the left anyway, as I look at it a little bit, and then having that ball. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I guess.
I mean, spent 15 years playing side on FUMBBL. Like, it's difficult. It's difficult to look at it this way around.
Yeah.
I think just the thing for me because I started with tabletop and that's where like 90% plus of my games are, and I can't play tabletop side on. So and it's like same. I mean, like when I first played FUMBBL, I did play a side on, but as soon as I realised there's a way to play it end to end, like no, let me just do that. That's just so much preferable for me.
Sorry, really ignorantly, how do you get it end to end like this?
So if you look at my screen, which one is it?
Client UI.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, client UI, client size, and then so you can have landscape, portrait, squares. Having it in squares is basically the same as having a portrait, except it puts the score and stuff on the side rather than, I think, underneath.
That's right. Yeah, to spend some time playing with all the options, I play with the numbers up the side of the pitch as well, which I find quite useful. There's all sorts of bits and bobs you can play with.
I didn't know this until recently, but you can actually put letters on the ranks as well.
Yeah.
Which is
it's the same with your mock skills, right? It's just shift right click. You can. Is that what you meant, Liam? Sorry.
No, you
sorry.
the range grid, which you can put down the side of the pitch. You can now put letters along the base of the pitch.
That's quite useful, I guess.
Yeah.
Is anyone like not blitzing with Borak there?
I don't like blitzing, but I'm scared of the wrestler. They're both down, right? I think. I don't know.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's the only mighty blow piece that you can blitz with.
Maybe it was a bit too sort of.
And it's really hard.
You said that, but you got blocking the ogre.
It's a long way away, though, right?
No, he could reach. He could make it.
To go to the left.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's got like bonehead, right? And then
Yeah, true. You don't want to lose your blitz because you roll a 1.
It's better to do it now in turn 3 than in turn 7. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
to me,
I mean,
if
this
I
is
got
all-
block in. Sorry, go on, Phil.
I was going to say this is all classically good Blood Bowl, right? But if we're still stood here at the end of turn 5, maybe we regret not having stuff in earlier.
I'm probably playing a little bit more sort of like standoffish, conservative than I normally would. I'm a bit sort of not like stage fright, but you see what I mean. Like lots of people watch.
Yeah.
A little bit nerve wracking.
Yeah, and I think
sure.
I think I'm playing a lot more reserved than I normally would, because I would normally just go like, let's just jam it in and see if my armor holds out against yours.
I personally like how you're playing this. Like I wouldn't want to jam in until he like.
Yeah, and
he's scarier than you are.
No. Yeah, and I like it's something that I do try to work on to just because my main gear is like, let's just jam in, let's just smash face in. But it's like sometimes like, well, you can't do that all the time. Sometimes it's not good to do that. So this is definitely like one of those teams that like holding back until I can potentially get an advantage, like jamming in, like if I get a few players based up to me and I get to hit them down and then jam in, it's like, okay, well you start your turn on the back foot. That's a good position to be in, because that could snowball into a turn of getting more players down and then potentially getting a shot on the ball. But just going in and going like, none of our players are basing each other. Now all of our players are basing each other. You have a turn of smashing me. That's rarely going to work out in my favour.
I guess one thing I would quite like to do is sort of base the Flamesmiths, right, with the ogre, get all, you know, the non-block guys, right, and then either you blitz him or, you know, roll them. Does anyone have any like thoughts on Borak Fowl in here? Because I kind of want to. I'm not. I don't
Oh
know.
my
It's-
god.
Yeah, but like I've taken him right.
I think this is too. I think this is too early. This is too. I mean,
but
if
no,
you,
but Apogon, right? That's the thing. Apogon, and it's the Rackle Bull, and you know,
that's
that's what's kind of
that's
tempting me a little.
Also,
that's a point.
to put the other side of the argument on this,
It is high rolly. Sorry, it is.
Pact are not good,
Yes.
and Chaos Dwarves are, I think, better than people think they are. As the Pact, do you have to embrace the bit in order to have any chance? Because if you just play perfect standard Blood Bowl,
Yeah.
maybe you're still here at the end of turn 7, right?
Yeah.
I have played
that's the
Renegades
opposite
quite a
view.
lot, and they're not very good. Like Phil's absolutely right. Like I'm not. Still not sure. I think it is very aggressive, isn't it? But I don't know.
It's the
Honest,
sort of thing.
very
that's
common.
true. If you roll a double one in that foul, you lose the game. You can
That's
just
got sneaky
but-
get though.
Yeah,
do
yeah,
other things.
yeah. Well, if he rolls a double one, it's fine. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
If he breaks armor, then double ones, then it's shit.
Yeah, you
The
got
other thing
sneaky
is,
gate. Yeah,
sneaky get.
True.
That's why.
I'll
It's
go
not
for a fold then.
Yeah. It's the sort of thing that someone will do to me and it will cas my ball 9 times out of 10. And if I wouldn't dream of doing it myself, but then when it happens
The
to me,
other
I'll
thing
be
is,
really
it's all
annoyed.
right. I don't think you can on FUMBBL, but I think obviously you can choose not to use it. So if I
Yeah.
didn't want to break armor, which I don't, I just want to use it on the injury. If I roll, you know,
Yeah, if you
let's
roll
say
an 8.
or something, I wouldn't use it on tabletop, but obviously I have to. Well, I don't think there's a choice in the client. I'm pretty sure there isn't. So
Yeah, I know there are. I know there's times you can choose to not use skills, but I don't think Dirty Player has that option.
I think you can. I thought you could. Let me check. Somebody told me you could, and I thought you could. as well.
In real life, you can choose not to use it.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
FUMBBL,
Yes.
I think you're stuck.
Oh, sorry, you were talking. Sorry.
Yeah. Because you definitely can in real life. Because in real life, if you don't break armor, you with him, you just go, no, I'm not using it.
I think the interesting thing about fouling here is you probably have to put in 2 more assists and then foul from the other side with Borak, right? Because
Bad if he gets sent off from like the north.
you have to break the armor naturally, and that
Yeah.
means you've got to move you 2 big guys probably to fill those
Mm.
squares. You could get there with one lino, the one of the remaining linos, or not the orc. I mean, that could fill the back square, and then you could put the guard in the front square and go around the back with Borak. And then you don't have to move the ogre, but I think you have to put in all the assists possible if you're going to do it. You know.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
I suppose. Yeah, I don't want to sort of.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have done it, like if I was playing myself without all this discussion, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I'll just end the turn. Right?
Okay.
Sorry.
Right.
Oh, good discussion. That's what we're here for, right?
I think it's worth thinking about, genuinely though, because I completely agree with what you're saying about them not being very good, because they aren't very good, right? They're kind of okay sometimes, but you know, you've got like a
So something I am thinking here is move a dwarf in, get an assist on this guy, ball blitz this guy. If I get a pow or a stumble, run him over and just tag the ball with tackle, and then at that point, I could actually just start jamming players in, because having his ball carrier marked with tackle and then stopping most other players from getting an assist seems like not an awful position to be in there. Obviously, with that depends on if the ball can get the correct knockdown. Like if he doesn't get that, then I don't jam in, and I think I just wait for another chance. But I think most times I look at this and think there's a chance to tag the ball with the ideal piece to do so. And then
I
hold it.
personally think you're in a really good spot. I don't think you need to tag the ball. Like you need to rescue the ball, but I don't like the ball. I say ball and ball.
The ball.
the same way. So
Yeah.
the bull,
Yeah,
I think you need to rescue, but you don't need to tag the ball.
Yeah. So kind of the other option I had, like, because I want to that bull is blitzing to potentially get out. The other option I have is this guard guy steps forward either to one of these two squares. The ball blitzes this guy, and if I just get the push, then I get the mighty blow hit on him as well.
Yeah.
That's the other option. It's just getting the ball rescued. I say the other one is just the other one's a bit more ballsy, and I think like if I do that one where the ball hits this guy, if I get a push, it's fine because the ball's back with the team mostly, and then this guy's getting twatted. Whereas if I get a push this way, the ball isn't going anywhere. He's just has the push and just chooses who he's still next to. And he's in the same situation next turn.
I was just thinking bracket and make it hard to get him out, but I think I should have. I definitely have looked to somehow the blitz him back into your team, which is
I think
a bit silly. I think.
Right. Okay. Right. I think what I'm going to do, rather than be like I'm going to play this, make choices as a committee. I'm going to go. This is how I would play it, and let's see what happens there. If it fails, okay, great. Let's talk about that. If it works. Let's talk about that. So yeah, you go there. We'll go blitz this guy, and it doesn't work, and I'm an asshole.
I think you needed to free him. To be honest, I was quite worried about him getting free, which is why I put the extra guy in. I don't know.
Yeah. So
sorry, I know you tried to free him. Sorry, I think you need to sort of make it.
Yeah. It's just the way I was trying to free him was it was literal 50-50 of if he would be free or not. Whereas if I hit the other guy, it's an 8 in 9 for him to be free. So I think we'll just stay there. He is going to get up again. He's going to see what goes on. And I think we just hold this position. If anything, this guy could maybe step up. Yeah, because Borak's hitting this guy. If I don't step him up, then this guy can hit him instead. Yeah. And other options, we could jam 2 guard in here, which means that the troll has to do something. Yeah, so if we jam the 2 guard in, Borak has a 1 dice against... Oh no, he will have a 2 against the guy here. 1 dice against anyone else. The troll would have 2 dice against this guy, who would then give 2 dice. Yeah, give a 2 dice chain. So we could jam the 4th guard in. No, we'll hold that position then, because that ball play didn't work.
I kind of agree with what Demi said before. Like you're in a pretty good spot, right? I've not really achieved anything. Like I've just got the ball sort of near the halfway line. I've got loads to do, and it's turn 4. So I wouldn't be too worried, honestly.
Well, yeah, I'm always worried because my game plan is just always I want to go up on players, and if I can go into the second half up on players, I feel much stronger about my position in this game. But like this is just really how I look at a lot of games. It's like I want to have the strength advantage in any game I play, because I always play teams that I generally play teams that punch stuff a lot. So the strength advantage is key.
I feel like they make people play differently sometimes. What did you think of that foul? Sorry, is it Mike? I'm not sure.
Yeah. I get like I was a little bit. It's like when you said that like you were tempted because the Apo was going. I was like, okay, well that kind of makes a bit more sense then.
Yeah.
And I think if this was on tabletop, there's more reason to go for it because you can choose to not dirty player. I think with all the information, I think the foul on tabletop would have been good there actually, and would have been really awful for me because if he goes, if I lose a ball, like it doesn't matter that it's the tackle one, but if I lose a ball this early on, that's really bad for me.
Sorry, yeah, I was looking at my turn. What I'm going to be? Yes, I think I agree. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think if the ogre boneheads, it's fine. It's just if we triple skulls.
I mean, what are the odds of that?
Insane. It's never been done.
Yeah.
I think you have to punch with the ogre. You got block.
Oh no, yeah,
maybe?
definitely. I have to
3
block
dice.
it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm just
You have to.
thinking like, how bad is it if he triple skulls or whatever, or boneheads, that kind of thing. But yeah,
That's going to
he
be
definitely has
horrible.
to-
But
Yeah, yeah. He definitely has to punch. Yeah, no, he definitely does. I don't really want to just stand there out of I think I might have to dodge or something. Because I mean, I need to get forward as well at some point. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Great noises.
Thank you, Renegades.
now you have to punch with the troll.
Well, I was thinking maybe blitz him with a block guy or something, but yeah, maybe I do have to punch with the troll now.
Yeah. I mean, you can blitz
Is-
with the block guy, but he's going to be next
He's
to
going to be
someone.
stuck. I know.
Yeah.
It's nothing's ideal, obviously.
And I think if you block with the troll and he rolls the 1, then you can't even blitz. Then with you lose that blitz with the lineman because of the guard. I like to say that the guard is expertly placed, but I would be lying.
I don't hate this. I do hate it, but God.
Hey.
Okay.
Although I haven't really quite worked out where the ball's going. I guess.
Minor details.
Yeah.
I think like if that troll both down, for example, like if you turned over from that there, I think I was in a really interesting position there because
In the ball.
it's that wrestle tackle ball it could dodge out, and if he's successful, he gets 2 dice on the ball.
Could you have
there.
chained him out? No, I don't think so. Sorry, no, he couldn't. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, no, that was a really scary block. I know. I wasn't happy taking it at all. I'm not happy with any of this really. I guess I'll just roll some powers. I don't know. So 4, 5, 6. I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, that first thing I was doing there was counting how far the ball could go.
I mean, following is just getting Borak mighty blowed, I feel like. Hello, hello. Yeah.
Oh, I know Skinning is holding on.
Aaron Skin.
OP.
Yeah.
Does he have to go?
Why is there
now?
yeah, this like
No.
meat cubes like this are so hard for me just to like. There's not really that much I can do here. Yeah.
What do you need to do?
Well, I guess there's nothing really. Don't really need to do anything.
I think, but like just have it like that walk is the first player of mine that's gone into your half. I think on turn 4, which is yeah.
Yeah, I think that ball is probably blitzing to get himself back. I think that's happening again. So the other blitz is probably potentially this mighty blow guy, but yeah, I don't think that's happening either. So he's going to get up. We could have a go on the troll here, depending on what happens. I mean, that's what I could do as well. No, he's had to rush there, so I could jam a player in here. Then the ball blitz. We get a chain push, and I can potentially just shove my mighty blow away from the troll. But in which case, I'm just feeding someone else. Or if we move the guard round, guard into there, guard steps in. That's already 2 dice you get there. You get the blitz. I feel like being a bit aggro at this point. So we're gonna jam some guard in.
Ooh, it's going exciting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, you know what? We're going a bit aggy here. Yeah. Did I follow that in? I think this. If you move into there, then right. I don't want to move you yet. We're gonna do this block. Okay, good. Oh, okay. That helps. I was gonna just send a lineman over to keep him occupied, but I don't need to do that
Yeah.
now. So what? So I can stick this guard in with all of the others. That makes just a horrendous mess there. And if I do that, yeah, I can do that. He goes in there. I would have liked him to have 1 square more up, actually. I think... let's kind of make a little wall here. Just so you're not clearing out all of this, but I don't want you to make a gap so someone could just tear down the front. At least now there's a couple players that can...
The Orc stun is a bit awkward, actually. Oh, it's
Huh.
awkward, yeah.
Awkward, yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
So,
Is that Borak on the Renegades?
Oh.
Sorry, because I came in late.
oh,
It is, yeah. Hello, Tree.
Uh,
It is Borak here.
so it's Troll, Borak, and Ogre.
Yep.
yeah.
Block
So who-
Ogre, card roll.
Who thinks that was too aggressive from me?
I think you're a little bit weak in the middle.
It'd be
And
even better if the Orc did get stunned, yeah. But
Yeah.
I definitely could get through. I just don't not entirely sure I want to now. I think I probably have to.
Knocking over the troll's really useful, though.
Yeah, because the troll standing up only gives an assist on one guy.
Yeah.
I haven't played loads of Renegades, but I find these sorts of situations quite hard with them. Like, I think basing them up like this makes it hard because, sure, you've got a ball carrier that's quite slippery, but you can't bring the team with them right now.
Mm.
So I think it looks like you've done it well.
Yeah, this is definitely awkward. And also, I have to do things with the big guys, or I don't necessarily want to. Or I have to rely on them too much. I can definitely get through the middle. If the Ogre doesn't roll. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it just you can get through the middle, but you're not going very far through. So I'll definitely have players that can interact with you in some way or another. Like you can get down the middle, but you're not getting
made a bit of
clear.
a screen, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. There must be I can't remember which from that corner because
Yeah, I don't think, you don't have to go through the middle, but you can definitely, like, just solidify your position where you are, really. But yeah, like you say, you got to activate a load of big guys. Fun.
I wasn't saying it's a troll blitzing because if he gets in that square, it's pretty good. If he gets where that mighty blow is, if the troll gets in that square, it's quite nice, isn't it? They can block everybody then. I think maybe staying here for 1 more turn's just about okay.
I got a question for everyone. Is the ogre block first action terrible here? Because I don't see anything else.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
It doesn't look very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it's like the only thing that really. I think the ogre block kind of sets up the rest of it. Like if the ogre gets a push, at least you get the gap. Whereas if the ogre doesn't activate or gets the both down, you adjust what everyone else does based off that.
Yeah.
At some point, you've got to suck it up, haven't you? I mean, it's Chaos Pact. You're going to have to block early with a big guy at some point.
Yeah.
Whether or not this is the point, I don't know. But
it'd be horrific
one
to
of the
have
worst
him
things
confused
about
at the end.
What's that, Scott? Sorry.
It'd be horrible to have him confused at the end rather than at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
one of the mistakes that people make is feeling like they're going to be embarrassed on the internet, right? Like making a block early in a turn that you're going to have to make, and you're thinking,
No,
"Oh shit, people are watching. I'm going to look like a chump." If it's the right thing to do, you're going to do the thing.
Yeah, and this is kind of why actually. I mean, he'd have had to rush get there, but this Hobgoblin alignment, if he was here, would have been nicer because this guy doesn't get to just have a 2-die block. Like if you want to dodge out of him to do something over here, like make a cage or something, you still do that if he's there or not. But where he is now, because the ogre blocks, you just get 2 dice on this guy. Should you want to do that as well?
I actually don't mind this as the Renegades here. Like you can bring someone onto this Flamesmith, right? The guard guy. Borak then gets 2 dice on it. He's then in a better spot.
Yeah.
Maybe you do blitz with the troll onto the Mighty Blow, and then
quite
he's
like the
in
troll blitz, to
tagging
be
up
honest,
all
yeah.
those guard guys.
Weirdly.
It's pretty good, right? You just need to make sure the ball is sort of safe.
Yeah.
It's the main thing.
You can. So have a blitz, that's fine. Used to for now, I guess this block. I mean, I'm rolling quite a lot of powers, which is helpful.
Right, if you're going to roll an 11, go ahead and roll it on a
On
hobgoblin.
the hobby, yeah. it's
Yeah, I
fine.
hate that. I hate that so much.
I don't mind too much. That ball can come. I mean, all right, the other one can dodge fine, but at least you're dodging, I suppose. I'd rather. Can you get around anyway? Have I? No, not quite. Okay. 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 I mean, sort of everyone can have a go at everyone else, can't they? That's it. I think. Okay, I need to stop this dodge, surely, is what I have to do. Just double checking that's the flames with.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so both down is good enough there.
Yeah.
Which, like, if he was standing, that's a really bad position for you. Because he could give me access to hitting your ball.
Yeah, I was surprised you took the troll blitz before doing the Borak block.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, that's probably it's definitely a mistake here. I haven't even stopped the dodge as well, which is what I was trying to do, so that's not great. I'm just gonna have to dodge it out, I think, now.
I'm not loving that everyone's gotten powed.
I'm gonna say it's
That was a good turn.
I mean,
Yeah, solid.
well
That's what-
rolled, you could
yeah.
say. Well rolled, I think, is the best.
Well, I
thing
don't
to
know. I
say.
mean, like, you had a
Not
really tough
everybody
spot,
will
right?
do it.
And then you have to find the best way out of it. So.
All right,
I'm
yeah,
not sure I did though. I'm not sure I did.
Just roll powers. That's all you need.
Yeah,
Right.
I think. Yeah,
I think like taking the troll blitz was brave, right? And you had to do it, and you did it.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, it looked like it needed to happen. I'm not 100%, but it
Yeah.
looked like it was the right thing to do. I mean, this is the problem with this stupid team, right? This stupid team, you have to do things that the stupid.
Yep.
I do like them, I think. But
You sound like you're having fun.
I'm having a great time. Thank you, Demi. Yeah.
Just wondering where my blitz is because I'm looking at that Skaven. He feels like the ideal blitz because he's a weaker player. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Could come back. I would want to move another guy over there. Yeah, so I'm looking at just hitting the Skaven. Over here, if I get a second assist, this guy can hit him and then free him up. He can just, all he can do is take a step though. Like the other blitz option, blitzing this guy. If I blitz him from here, then we can shove him out. It's just moving a guy over. It's not really. Oh yeah, and I have to get the PAL.
I think that
Right.
was a really good turn for me last turn though, because it made me do a lot of things, and a lot of things like I had to make that 1-9 dodge and the troll blitz and stuff, and lots of things had to happen. I think so. It was awkward, and probably still is a bit awkward.
I mean, this guy's probably going to do a rush at some point. Yeah, because I want him here, really. So he's going to go there just to get in that orc's way. We're going to do this blitz. That's unfortunate.
Hmm.
To be honest, I'm considering re-rolling this.
I was thinking, yeah. I don't know. Because how bad is not, it's just pushes, right? Say he just didn't power me, got pushes. It's
Yeah, I think we are going to just step back with him. Let's see. So you would need to rush to get there. This guy is not doing anything else. He is just getting up. So, yeah, so we've got a 1 dice there. Yeah, I think I'd rather have you there. That would have been a thing to see, but okay, right. We're going to take this block first because that's fairly inconsequential.
maybe 5.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I want him to be there because then Borak doesn't then get to come in and assist the other guys. Oh, we could. You know what? Could just jam another guard in there. Yeah. And we could just throw another hobgoblin in and see what happens. Oh, just go with that. I think really, being down a player, I sort of need to just hold on. Really, I'm not getting the removals. So just throw the roadblocks up. See what happens.
I mean, I want to go down the left. I think I can make it fairly safe. I mean, how
Yeah,
much do you
that last hobgoblin, I was considering putting him next to the lineman that's babysitting the ogre, the same way that the last one did. But it's the same situation that he gets in a position that the ogre can give an assist with if the ogre gets a pal. And now I'm just risking another hobgoblin.
4-5 is there. I think I want to blitz him definitely, and then 1, 2. I don't really want to block the ogre. I don't want to blitz with the ogre either.
Just a small suggestion, or what I think I would have liked to do is instead of blitzing with the wrestle ball, blitz him with the wrestle tackle ball and bringing him back. Just getting him back in the game because
He's been out, yeah. He's sort of been stuck down there. I think I'm quite happy to just
just
not worry about him too much.
I'm not sure because I know like you obviously blitzed the rat and wanted to hit the rat and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just because I had that opportunity on the fastest player on his team, lowest armor. It's like if I'm going to get removal, that's the player that's most likely to get it.
Okay. So over here. Are you there, maybe? You can come on the front, shall I? 2. 7. I guess. Oh yeah. I still have to dodge the ball as well. If I'm dodging the ball, which I guess I am. Probably. Unless you're there. Yeah. Oh, you can't be there, can you? Because blocks the blitz. 7. And then, yeah, so there's 2 rushes. Unless he... No.
Now that we've gone this way, was everybody going this way at the start of this turn? I was.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the other way is just not open, right? At all.
Yeah, it didn't seem like there was another choice. And in some ways, like, the Chorfs aren't, sorry, I can't say that word, Ranku, shit. The Chaos Dwarfs aren't like...
The drinking fines tonight are exceptional.
They're not very responsive, are they, as a team? So if you can get a bit of a lead on them, you might be able to keep it, whereas against another team, you might not think you could.
Yeah, Borak and the Troll are doing a pretty bang-up job of keeping all these...
Yeah.
And
all
it's
these slow
miles
boys.
away from the wrestle tackle ball as well,
That's-
which is...
Yeah.
I never activate the troll, right? The troll's just staying there.
I think so. Yeah.
And probably dodge this rat, I guess, because otherwise someone can come around the back. I think I probably want him for next turn, so at least try and dodge him.
And I promise I'm not getting your rerolls from you either.
That's the thing. Yeah, I've made a lot of like 3+s and stuff, and well, okay, double rush there as well, and 1 in 9, so that was quite a lot as well.
Yeah, I mean,
for one
obviously,
reroll.
yeah, I mean, obviously, you did the double skull, so we got one from you, but yeah, like holding on to your rerolls is also like not great.
Which maybe there's something to be said for like jamming in early then and making me, or trying to make me use more rerolls early, even though it's a bit scary.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
true.
think I honestly don't think this team's as scary as you think. Like, I don't know.
So I guess to sort of go back to something Dimmy was talking about earlier, what would have happened if we just sat where we were turn 3 or turn 4 rather than hanging in all the Chaos Dwarfs? And I'm not saying it was right or wrong. It's just, it's probably harder to get around, isn't it?
It makes me do something more sort of, it puts the onus on me, doesn't it, to get forward.
Breathing fire there would have killed him, probably. Just to.
Breathing fire would have done absolutely nothing.
It's
Would
an
have been
armor roll
more
on a
wrong.
6 always, is it? Is that right? I've got that roll right.
Yeah, it's only an
Even on
armor
the
roll
big
if I
guys
roll a
as well.
6. Yeah, I have to roll a 6 for that.
Because it was slightly weirdly written, like -1, but
Right. I think my blitz is probably on this guy with the ball. And yeah, because if I get a push on him, ball can go somewhere over here, tag the ball or the orc or something like that, and I can potentially just have another block on this guy and tag this guy. Should that happen, if I get the POW, then this goblin dodges out and probably marks the orc. Yeah, can get out in front of him. So yeah, I think. Do
Yeah,
wanna...
I did want to try and tag the other ball, but I couldn't. Maybe I could have tried a bit harder actually, but I couldn't see an easy way to do it.
Yeah, so I think depending on how this goes, depends on where this guy could go to as well. Actually thinking we could stick the guard in there instead, and then have the other hobgoblin potentially be able to get up 2, 3, 4.
I could have played that guard with the rat, couldn't I? I suppose I didn't need to leave him free. I was thinking that.
Somewhere I'd like to have the other guard, but he's not. The only way he gets there is if I remove this lineman that this hobgoblin can now hit, and that's just not likely to happen.
I think leaving your rat not marking something might have been the better choice. I think you want more players to respond.
I don't know.
I think, well, yeah, I think Dodd was right, but then also not tagging something with it, I think was also right because.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think you need that guy more than he needs this guard guy.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Because he's probably going to be the guy you blitz with next turn, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But also, I can't score next turn, really, which isn't great.
Right.
You
So
can't, can you?
No, I'm saying I can't. Yeah, I'd probably maybe like to.
You can hand off to the orc. Yeah, but that's a 6 to catch it right now. So probably not.
It's a 5, I think. But yeah,
it's a 6 because of disturbing presence.
Oh my god, they have to. Okay.
Yeah, the flamesmiths.
Who knew?
Flamesmiths have it.
Sorry.
Right. So there's going to be an uphill block here to free up one of the guys at some point. Oh, come on, you asshole.
And fancy dodging him.
Yeah, you know what? As soon as I did the block, immediately the next thought that came to mind was like, well, why not just do the dodge? Like I could do an uphill first, and then at the end just go for the just go for the dodge on him, try and free him up because he's not doing anything there.
I think I've been pretty unlucky with freeing him. That's just been pushes pretty much every time we've tried, isn't it?
Right, so you. I think we just got it uphill.
Probably not then.
If you. Yeah, you know what? Oh god, I don't like this actually because the uphill on the troll then means that lineman just gets free if the troll has a block on the ball. Yeah, we got to just. If this guy fails his block on Borak, then the other guy gets free. The alternative is this guy one dices Borak and steps in, and then I can one dice the troll, and then the mighty blow's free.
I mean, yeah, the push is fine, isn't it? So I think.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's not. Nothing's really getting anywhere good here. But if I don't get at least if I get a score on Borak with this guy, then Borak can block the Flamesmith, free up the and free up the lineman. Whereas if you one dice Borak and get the push. Yeah. I think this is slightly better.
Is the game still going?
I will say block on the ball carrier is looking slightly better now. So...
Okay, so so he's not. This guy is not marking anyone. Well, if he does 2 rushes, he can mark the Skaven.
Yeah, I did have 2 heads dodge for a while when I first started playing him, and then after a bit, I kind of think you just get in situations where you need to not get powered, basically.
Well, no, I
Yeah,
think
I've never liked. Go
Go
on,
on,
Jim.
sorry.
There we go.
Oh,
Let's do that.
I was just going to say, I think I blitz him with him next turn, but what were you
The
going to say,
ball.
Phil? I'll blitz him
Yeah.
with the ball carrier
I was
next
going to
turn.
say the logic of my ball carrier should never get hurt or never get hit. I sort of always
Didn't
a
like
bit
him.
itchy about, just because the best will in the world, we all lose, don't we?
Oh, mine
it
gets hit
happens
regularly.
often enough.
Okay. So it's either blitz to the ball or. Oh, yeah, no, you tagged him, yeah, so I think it is blitz to the ball, isn't it?
I didn't say the ball either. Just to clarify.
Wait, sorry, you said the ball, yeah? As in the dark elf?
Yeah, no. I said blitz with the ball carrier, but not the ball.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
the hobgoblin, that's true.
Like,
Yeah.
just to clarify.
Yeah, cheers.
It's really hard for me.
Oh, the rats didn't even have to. Oh, well,
Why
that's
do
okay.
why are we not allowed to say like the shortened version of Chaos Dwarfs?
Oh, it gives Phil the ick. That's it. That's all it
It's
is.
not like
It's-
a reason.
No, it's just Phil.
It's a meme at this point.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It's
okay.
a meme. Like I think I could be wrong, but I think I'm right in saying that Chorfs is it came from the cyanide side of the community, and I think it became a bit of a meme as they're bringing in their own terms, the bastards.
I've heard
I'm the
someone
last
call them,
one alive that cares.
I heard someone call them corfs. I think it's
Oh,
Bazza Castine calls them corfs.
that's gross.
Yeah, it used to bug me. I find it funny.
I don't
I-
necessarily need to.
I just remembered something, Phil. You suggested people bring their best your mum jokes tonight. Care to throw one at us? You
A mum joke is
yeah.
it's a beautiful reactive thing. I can't just magic up a mum joke.
Oh, you
Just
always gotta have
The
one in the
90s young.
chamber. You always gotta have one in the chamber.
That's the title of your mum's sex tape. You see, it's very simple.
I think I would have done that differently.
Would you have rolled a pal there, do you think?
No, I would have put the wrestle rat. I would have put the wrestle rat
Oh.
into assist, so I could block the ball with the lino above the ball, and then when I blitz with the hobgoblin, if I've pushed the ball and I push the hobbo, because you now can't push the ball into the square that I'd push him into.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then the orc is going to run around and kind of complete the screen. That's not massively a screen, but some sort of protection.
Yeah. I guess the rat might have to rush or something. Also, I kind of want to come through that square with the rat, where that liner that just moved in is. So I don't know. Yeah, I think that wasn't great. You can.
No, there's a couple of
No, you're right. Yeah, because I needed to.
Well, no, there's still a couple of options. Like,
yeah, it's
like-
not like completely fucked or anything, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not
And
great.
the rat can get through the middle as well, right? If you block
If
with
I
the
did it the
ogre.
other way, yeah.
Or if you block with the ogre,
okay, I see. Yeah.
you can get through there and.
Yeah, I suppose you could do. Yeah. You block, you come around. Not quite sure where to put the ball now. Is a problem.
I mean, you've got the sideline cage, which is not the
don't-
sexiest thing in the world, but
Love that somehow.
yeah.
Because it's only going to be like a, well, 1-6, but
Fulian sounds like a man who's never been 6+.
yeah.
And I saw it yesterday.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Is he okay there?
I think actually here, like the sideline cage is like the worst option because that's the one place where you could really lose it. Whereas if even if you get hit here, if you're not giving the Chorfs great recovery, it might not be as bad as if you get surfed and then the ball could go anywhere.
Yeah. I think that's the best way they score, isn't it? I don't think that's. I don't know what to move him anymore. I think I have to actually someone has to come through, but it's just okay. You block 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mike's got himself a pre-made scoring threat as well.
That's okay.
He's 1 square short.
Well, at the moment, you got 2 turns.
Yeah. He does 1 block and then he's a scoring threat.
That's it, mate. That's it.
Yeah. All planned. It's like you all laughed.
Yeah,
when the ball was
100%. Yeah, who's
there.
laughing now?
I suppose if he's not, I should have just done this at the start, right? Never mind.
Oh,
Good. That's helpful, but that's very helpful. That's
Okay.
is it though? Like at this point,
yeah. It's
1,
so
2, 3.
it's helpful for
think I
me
can
getting
just
my
dodge and
players
dodge
in.
through.
I think for me, it's just the orc dodge now. I don't know.
You got rat dodge as well.
I think the rat dodge, yeah.
comes down.
Because I want to stop that Chor from coming around the top, the Mighty Blow guy. I think that's the best sack, isn't it?
Oh right,
It's
double GFI. Yeah.
It's not the best sack. The best sack is the Flamesmith.
Oh, okay, right. Because he's. Oh, you can free him. Yeah, you can free him easily.
I think the orc dodge is a 3, right? Just a 3, and then you've got a cage, whereas the rat is a 3-2-2 for the screen.
You're probably right. Yeah.
But if I say that, like, is there a reason to do the rat first? Well, the rat is the orc is double tagging the ball, so because he can, if you fail the orc dodge, he can clear the ball, which is probably worse than if you leave the orc there and then but roll the harder dice with the rat, if that makes sense.
The rat's moving first, regardless, isn't he?
You think?
Because if you go orc first, the rat's just wedged himself in the middle of nowhere. I mean, even if the rat is just pinning a thing.
But it's
I think he goes first.
I think the rat needs a 3-2-2, whereas the orc needs a 3.
Yeah. Okay. But
But
I was looking at
if you want to close it off with the orc, the rat goes somewhere first, doesn't he?
Oh right, so yeah, okay, that's me thinking wrong then. So just don't do the 3-2-2 with the rat. Okay, so tag the ball with the rat and then dodge the orc. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think like that. I should have thought.
Okay. I think I probably would have just dodged the rat through it as me by myself. That's just on straight 3-2-2. So fair enough.
Yeah, having the rat there for you to do this, because if you fail that,
Yeah.
yeah, because that makes sense. Because now I can't. Yeah, because if the orc failed that and you didn't move the rat, then the ball would be the sack.
Which is what I would have done. I would have messed that up. Yeah.
Is it worth having anyone's going back so you can?
I
don't think.
Right. I do have a way in on this though, and we'll see what happens there in a moment, because this could be. Yeah.
I'm on.
I
I'm on
mean,
wavelength.
you might have seen it as well. We'll see what happens with these last guys.
Oh yeah.
There's the failed dodge.
So the rat needed to be 1 square to the left, basically. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So
Oh, have
this
I
guy.
left?
No, you don't do that.
But
I have to
then
chain the ball
it's
to
the
the guy.
hobbo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So the hobbo
okay.
blocks. Oh, that. Oh no. We have the guard assist, so it's fine.
You've got
I was
it.
thinking I did it with the wrong guy, but
Oh, right, yeah, that's kind of obvious, isn't it? Now that you've done it.
Yeah, the scaling is one
Yeah,
too far in, isn't he?
yeah.
So I think the push here is
push is
fine. I think the
fine,
push
yeah.
is it just means that the hobgoblin has to hit this guy because we need to make the space for the flamesmith to go in.
It'll be a 1D, no?
He's not blocking. This is the time when you breathe fire.
No, I meant like you're blocking with the hobgoblin. Isn't the hobgoblin a 1D?
That will be a 1D.
I was only thinking about you can run the top. I didn't really see this.
Well, no. I do the block with the ball first. If the ball
Oh,
howls,
okay, yeah.
yeah. So it's not ideal, but we do take that and
What's the push here though? The ball. Oh, the ball just has to get him down, right? It can't be a push.
Yeah. Can't follow because that will get in the way. So that stun it's all right. Okay, so this guy blocks because he has to move out the way anyway.
I've never seen breathe fire before. I'm quite excited. What is it? A 3+?
Spent all day saying.
you so rarely use it. You really do.
Oh, what you spent all day saying it's terrible.
Yeah. Never going to use it. Never going to use it.
It's not, no, it's got its times.
You don't know how much I want to see a 1 into dead here.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of on that actually. That'd
Right,
be
so it's a 4+10 down a breathe fire, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can re-roll it like a normal. Well, is it like a stab and you can't re-roll it?
No, you can re-roll it, but I've just had to use my re-rolls because I've had to because the ball roll pushes and the hobgoblin rolled both down. So.
But if you had a re-roll, you could just re-roll it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
No, there's no reason to do that. Yeah. So.
But the problem is if you make him prone, like if it's a 3 to 5, he just gets up and scores anyway.
Well, it depends on where the ball goes.
It could be an awkward scatter, couldn't it? So. Well,
oh, okay, that was a pretty
good. That's a pretty good.
I don't want to hear any more of your shit, Mike. It's broken. Have a word with yourself.
Right. So.
Even more of a problem, that guy being stunned.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I'm thinking here. Do I even like? I could take an extra movement, but because I'm just worried about taking extra movement because any one of these other two guys could take a dodge.
He's got green tick. He
You can't move.
Yeah. It ends his turn. Okay. Well, that's answered that then. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you've been really unlucky there.
Right. So. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god.
Okay. So I've got two options here. I can 2 uphill Borak to free up the other flamesmith who can get in a position to stop one of the other guys from just. Well, yeah. He could potentially mark one of the guys next to the mighty blow, or the ball can dodge and he can reach as well.
They're both
so
fours, right?
The uphill, I just need a push. Yeah. So the uphill
Isn't the ball going to score?
Maybe.
It's a 3-3 basically, isn't it? So I mean.
Yeah. So I think I do the uphill because the uphill.
The scoring threat isn't. I know you're laughing, but it's a thing.
Okay, so that's good. we follow you. Right. So so this guy, if he does the rush, that's good. If he doesn't do the rush, then that's quite sad. But I think we have to do the rush, because otherwise it's just 2-die block, but the ball's going in a unfun location. So
I would have blocked with ball first there. Yeah.
I think I'm probably not playing this to score with the ball. I don't know, actually. With that guy there, maybe I do.
I mean, it's really unlikely, but like now you're here.
Yeah, you're right. Now I'm here. It's like, well, let's do it. We didn't stun, sadly.
I think
but...
I've watched too much Rick Reckless in my life. So.
Right.
Okay.
See
wow.
now to go back to the brief fire. I've been downplaying it all day. I know just how good that skill is, but you can't just go in and do it willy nilly. You need to have this kind of moment where, like, oh, you need it to work, and yeah, it's the best skill in the game by far. So I think the problem for Renegades here is that, like, yeah, you can get the ball, but I don't think you have enough players. So I think your only option really is to go for a 1-die on me.
I wouldn't. I'd go
I don't
for
like the
2D.
1-dice. I don't like the 1-dice.
Yeah. Stand the elf up, dodge the orc out, run around, blitz it towards the line-own and dodge out, pray for the scatter, dodge out the line-own, score with the line-own.
I mean, yeah.
Orc is...
I mean, like, if you're doing that, like, you need the good scatter. You need good scatters, because the lino has to pick it up and score, because there's no one to hand off to him or anything.
The reason I want bits for the elf, because the both down is maybe,
Oh yeah, maybe that's correct actually.
Thinking,
yeah, maybe that. And then 4, 5.
And if not, then the
6,
other
7, 8.
guy can score it. So.
No, I think I actually think you're right. The elf,
because I definitely don't want to. Obviously, if it's with the other guys, I have to power, and he has to go towards, the ball, right? So.
I mean, I'm just saying. I got you down on a coin. I got you down on a coin flip. I mean, it's the same for you here.
Yeah. No, it was good. I just banged that right, and I didn't really think about where he should have been, and then it was a nice chain. I didn't see it till afterwards. So.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I didn't see it until like a moment or two after. I'm like, hang on, I can stick a guy in there, because I couldn't see a way in until that.
I was just so like focused on you coming around the top, so I was like, oh, I can't come around then. Yeah.
But I mean, in fairness, if the rat wasn't even there at all, I could still do it. I would. It's just the mighty blow guy at the bottom. He'd have to have come in to make that as well. So I'd have had to use an extra player to do it. Like, it was still doable.
Okay, so it's the orc assists definitely, because he's. Well, she doesn't.
The only problem with the elf is that the POW is putting the ball a lot further away.
Yeah.
The POW is with anyone. The POW is putting the ball further away.
Yeah. Exactly. If you're doing it with anyone, well, yeah. I suppose the only thing, if the orc comes out and blitzes from the sideline, you can knock the ball towards the lineman. The thing just bear in mind is that the lineman catches on 6s because of
disturbing presence.
Yeah,
but you don't want to catch it. No,
you want the lineman to.
Yeah, but you want it to land next to the elf, and him, and he'd dodge out and pick it up. But I mean, that's
that's the other thing. But you don't want to 1-dice with the orc. If you're gonna 1-dice,
I wouldn't. I'd stand the elf up first and then punch him.
I think if you're gonna 1-dice with anyone, you get up the elf, you dodge him out, and then move him towards the sideline, and then 1-dice towards the other two players.
Yeah.
And you have 2 unactivated players that could potentially catch the ball, and depending on where it scatters, one could attempt the 1-die block to then free up to make the other one an easy chance to get on the ball. I think that's probably the best option there.
What, dodge the orc, put him back in?
No. You dodge out the elf, put him back in. He one dices towards the orc and the lineman.
Oh, the 1D, yeah.
Yeah. You just take that 1d. If it's a POW, it's going towards your players. If it's a both down, then either of those players could dodge out and go towards it. You just hope the ball
Yeah,
doesn't go towards the ball.
maybe.
Is sacking with the elf wrong then? I'm not sure because the elf is the best chance of getting the ball down.
Yeah. It's just if you go for it with the elf, you don't hit from where he is. You have to dodge him away and then hit from
he's
the
also the best
sideline.
chance of scoring, right? So I mean, I this both down. Maybe I'm just focusing on that too much, but the both down with the elf is really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the best outcome. It's the best outcome. But
maybe I'm just being too optimistic.
Because the thing is, the block fail state is the block success rate is a lot better with someone else.
What I'm thinking is, to be honest, it's really hard to score on the POW. I think anyway, and the ball going towards you, I think it's just hard to score.
Well, this is the other thing as well. So if you do that block that I'm on about, where the elf dodges out and then hits from the sideline, if you push, you get a 1 dice with the human lineman.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. No, sorry, because there's no.
Yeah, because you got the dark elf assist, and then and then the orc can still score. Because so the thing as well with where the human and the orc are, they're both essentially the same player in terms of scoring. Because the human's got one more movement, but he's a square back, so they're basically the same player.
So you're talking about dodging the elf out on 1 dicing, basically.
Yeah, dodge the elf, 1 dice towards the rest of your players.
And mathematically, the 1 dice with block is 50%, and a 2 dice without block is 55%. So it's
similar odds.
And I can push him where I want as well. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, maybe that is the best way.
The 1D is probably the way to go.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just wondering, does anyone else need? I mean, you guys, right? They're not doing much. I'll tag you so you can't score. Well, score handoff or something.
Yeah, I don't think he was scoring.
That's the handoff guy, right? I think. Yeah, I mean,
no.
Pass,
If I'm doing anything, I'm just chucking it from where I am, because they pass on 6s anyway, so there's no point handing off to a guy who has to pass it anyway.
Yeah, because I thought he could. Yeah, I see what you mean. Ooh.
Okay.
So no, he's not following that.
Yeah, so you definitely don't follow.
Yeah, he doesn't catch it.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
And there you go. Free up to score.
It's like watching Brazil.
Broken RNG.
Yeah, it's just doesn't matter who it is.
The elves on the sideline now. I don't really like him there, but I guess I just have to maximise the score chance, don't I?
Mate, Mike, after you breathe fire and caught the ball, you can't moan about that scatter.
No, I haven't moaned about it.
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
That was like pretty much where I would have put it, right, if I had the choice.
Yeah. If you had FUMBBL Rooski or safe pair of hands.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that was insane. It's like. Yeah, it's like even like if it just scattered onto players, that would have been more preferable for me, because then it's more likely to go the other side of them. Right, we'll try and
very good.
Yeah, perfect through this. Yeah. Never in doubt.
Exactly how I planned, etc. Dear oh dear. Okay. Vaguely thinking about that right or something, but I don't think I want to start. That's a good
missing a player, aren't you?
I can have 11, yeah.
Big full back line, right?
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about 1 turn, to be honest, but with no rerolls. But yeah, maybe I could have thought a bit more about it.
Didn't even set up for the reverse 1 turn blitz. Throw a teammate.
Yeah. I definitely should have thought more about where to put that rat on turn 7.
Okay, I mean, if I'm going to get a pitch invasion that hits only the guy after the
in
ball,
the backfield. Yeah.
this is the best time to do it. Okay, that's quite nice.
You're not going to breathe fire.
I want him to breathe fire, but the problem is if he rolls a 1, he turns over.
I'm considering this foul because
I
it's.
can't believe you're considering this foul.
I'm considering it because someone just died, and like I can just guarantee that this is. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do it.
Well, you don't like this foul, Billion?
No,
No.
I'm
No, I
doing it.
don't like it at all.
Really?
No.
He's already down 3 players, right? It's like
What hang on,
I'm-
so 6 down 3, and he's
Yeah.
got a
Two
bet, but
back
he's
to be
got.
at 11. So I mean, there's a fair chance this makes me roll another KO.
Okay.
Mm.
Shame they went the other way around. But...
not fun because it caps Mike at 10, right? Because he's got 1 guy out.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I when I saw the one out, I thought that was a reserve. So yeah.
No.
Yeah. So it's like if I got caught, but like I think like just because I had so many assists to guarantee that it was an
Imagine it.
armor, it's basically a 50-50 that I get him out compared to
1 in 3.
one in 3 to myself.
1 in 3 is pretty bad, though, right?
But a 50-50. It's a 1 in 3 to lose mine, but a 50-50 to.
But
to
so
get rid of his.
does that take into account if it's a KO and they make the 4+ roll?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, so there's that as well.
Yeah, but it's fine because that KO that I just did didn't come back, so I'm up anyway.
So is it about 30-30? Or is it still a bit high? It must be.
I think it's probably slightly. I think it's slightly more favourable for me, probably.
I mean, rolling a 10 is 1 in 6, right?
I've got no idea. It feels like a 1 in 200.
I don't actually look it up since we're here.
You know what? We do that actually. We got. Yeah, that
It's 1 in 6.
that makes
basically.
more sense.
You know, with Chaos Dwarfs, you're attacking now. Your Hobgoblin's not more important than his lineman, though, with picking the ball up.
Yeah, but sorry, 1 sec. They want these balls up.
That's a really good point. I think there's a mental side to it as well, right? So percentages are one thing. If you've just gone a couple of guys up on a pointless turn 8, nothing happening other than killing stuff, and then you give away the send off, it sort of the emotion of it swings back the other way, doesn't it? Quite considerably.
Yeah, especially if you've.
I think it affects some people.
Reason. Yeah.
I wasn't too upset Steve Allen, to be honest. I didn't really.
It would have been worse if he apologised after he did it.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry, I cashed a player.
Yeah, I'm so sorry I killed this player that I was trying to.
With a massive grin.
Maybe there's some element of like what the state of play is with the team as well. Maybe if you need to go for a win, I don't know if you're pushing for a win with Chaos Dwarves very much, but
that was okay. That
Don't let us change you, Mike.
Sorry?
Don't let us change you.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure someone would have questioned using the brawler on that, but I don't want to invest a reroll. The ball is safe.
Well, no, I'd throw the goblin, right? If you and try and just win.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is a
And
fit.
it's,
Yeah,
it's unlikely, but I pretty much I'd win. I think if it works. So.
Can you actually score with a goblin with him that deep?
yeah, he can. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
If he's
yeah, he
scattered,
definitely can.
Yeah.
Do you need like 3 scatters forward though, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think only one, right? Because
Yeah, you only need
Really?
one. Yeah, you only
Yeah,
need one. Yeah,
what?
you
as
only
long
need
as
to
he
be
lands
one
8
forward.
away, he's fine.
That's
You know,
busted.
it's 0 actually. I think because if you actually no 1, 2, 3,
I think it's
4,
1. I
5,
think
6. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
1.
you know that is a fair point, and I think I need to protect that ball just in case.
Even picking it up's a total ball ache, right? Because he's effectively got blodge at this point.
Yeah.
and the goblin's got 2 heads for all the dodges that he didn't need to make. So
So are you happy having the skill on the bench with the goblin?
probably not. To be honest, I looked at Dan's roster as well. I did because I had a different one before that.
Yeah.
So I probably didn't put enough thought. I think a block is probably better, isn't it? I think.
Well, you can't
a
take it,
wrestling,
can you?
Yeah. Of course I
Unless
can't take a block.
you drop the block on the dark elf.
On the
right?
ogre. Oh, on the dark elf. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get to there.
I don't think I want to. I think I like the bludger stack. I think.
Yeah.
Pretty convinced with that.
So then maybe you could take a wrestle lino or something.
Yeah,
If that's the I don't know.
Also, last time I played Dan, I know this shouldn't. But last time I played it was 2-1, and then he one turned with the 2 heads goblin on with you all. I was like, yeah, okay, fine.
Diva Dan.
Yeah. He plays Renegades a lot, Dan, doesn't he? So,
Yeah, he did really well this weekend.
he's good. He's good with me. Well, obviously he's good. Like he's good with Renegades as well. So
He nearly got a draw with PC being 2-0
Yeah, I
down,
saw.
2-0 down on turn 14, and he nearly made it 2-2.
I mean,
Bit crazy. Yeah, it was a 3-0 pickup to make it 2-2.
I don't really need to worry about anything here. So once again here, I'm genuinely considering fouling human lineman, 3 assists on him. I'm already up on players, but yeah, like because getting him off, even if I lose my player doing so, I go down to 10, you go down to 9. If we both lose players at the same rate, that's still good for me, I think. But I think now is
Let's
not.
do it then.
Yeah, I mean, would you? Yeah.
Now is not the time for.
don't think I like the.
Oh, you spent all of that energy convincing us. And then...
no.
Well,
But like there are like I consider it because like. So the reason I consider it there is because with 3 assists, it's a 6. Yeah, it's a 6 to break, so it's more likely to break than not, and then. Yeah.
You're gonna turn me into like a fouling monster.
I
Tell me the statistics.
well, this thing, I foul so much. Like the last tournament I did was I did UK BBL and I came second with Undead, and I took as instead of a 13th player, I took Joseph Bugman because it was like 1.2 mil. So I considered a keg, but I thought, you know what, I'll take Joseph Bugman because if you get to the point where you need, because you can only field him when you have 11 or less players. Sorry, when you have 10 or less players. But when you do field him, he's got tackle, he's got wrestle, like he's got a bunch of very relevant skills. But in all my games were against, like 4 of my 5 games were against elves, so I just had to spend the entire game fouling like crazy, trying to get my numbers down enough so I could field this guy.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Trying to get sent off. Wow.
Yeah. I was trying to get my own player sent off so I could actually do something. And funny enough, in one of the games where I actually did, I got 2 turns, so he
left again.
Yeah, he left straight away.
Wow.
That wasn't even elves that 2-turned me either. That was humans. But
Are
Right.
you ever thinking about going for the win? Like, I guess maybe.
Yeah, I mean, so I think so in this position, like at Eurobowl, I'm looking at what all my teammates
sure.
are on.
Just-
Depending, so it depends on that. Like if I can make you use a reroll, and if I can make you use at least one reroll, definitely. Like I do want to push up. So we'll make this interesting. I will.
Yeah,
I will
can't
push
think
up
of much
for
I
it.
would want to reroll to, apart from the ball, Zach. Like, I don't think there's much.
I mean, do you think Chorfs are the winning-y kind of team though? Like when you're 1-0 down at halftime?
Can't like they're not.
Like,
I mean, don't get me
Stop
wrong.
a large elf as well.
yeah. I just think like I'd leave it to like the Woodies or the Vampires or the. I don't know. I guess sometimes you don't have the choice for it. But...
Yeah.
Shouldn't
So
really be the chalk
the
option,
so the thing is, I'm going to play this as if I don't have that choice. So because otherwise we're just watching me bunker down for 8 turns and yeah.
Glorious.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Do your drive, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind you just grinding an 8-turn.
I
Have to actually play Blood Bowl.
Yeah, I think it's harder to 8-turn than it is to bang it in as such.
well, I've got something here actually. I might go for. Yeah, I need to whack 2 more guys in here. Yeah, that's fine. We can do this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so here's the thing. I want the foul on this guy as well. So I can give myself just so I can make this a +2, which isn't great. I'd have to shove out my guards to do that, but I could just instead go to Borak away. I'm not going to follow that. Yeah, we'll just stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have a lot of assists on that guy. 2, 5, 6. So I'm not scoring for another 2 turns after this as well. So that's everything to consider. How many assists can I have on this foul? Not really enough. Right. You have to do some mad rushes to do that. So we'll leave you till after. I think, really, actually, that first ball should have gone 1 extra square. Then I've got 2 scoring threats. Yeah.
Bit awkward to get to now.
I think so when it comes to trying to score trying to go for the win or not, the main thing that I look at is rerolls for this, because I was in a similar situation at Tavern Brawl, and I chose not to go for the win and just go for the draw in that, because I think by turn 2 I'd had to use 2 rerolls, and against elves they still had 3 rerolls left. So if I could score by like turn 4, or somewhere turn 4 or even turn 5, but doing so meant that I'm giving an elf coach with 3 rerolls like 4 turns to score back on me, and I have to try to hold him off, steal the ball, and score on him in 3 with 1 reroll. But if I can keep hold of all my rerolls, then I'm more open to doing that.
Did you get the draw?
Yeah. It was just I think in that situation I said out loud that the because of where the rerolls were, I'd have to remove players every turn to go for that. And then annoyingly, I actually did start removing a player every turn. And I was like, oh well. But that at that point I'd already bunkered, and it wasn't viable to go for the, like it wasn't enough turns to make it worth going for the score at that point.
Right, Thick.
Yeah.
Do you not kind of want him to score?
I'm not
And
sure.
like he's not gonna hand off to a ball centaur to do it, is he? Like, or
I mean the balls are, well, the one ball was there for a reason. The second one should have been there for the same reason.
What, you would hand
I mean,
off to a ball at this point to win? Like
So the one being marked by 2 players, no. If the other one was, if the other ball,
say he wasn't marked at all.
yeah, I would
You would go for it,
potentially, yeah. So I mean, it depends on how much pressure I'm on. It depends it depends like just how much pressure there is on me.
But it's like 25% to just lose the game. Ish.
Right.
I don't think you have to respect it. I don't think. And also, I'm not sure. I don't want to get scored right because I'm down players. I'll probably be down, or I could be down more players soon. So.
Okay, so the problem I have here is that if I want to push up, it's got to be to mid pitch.
I think I would have moved this ogre first last turn. Like,
I wanted to get that guy to assist. That's why I blocked with him. The block guy, move him down. If that makes sense. That's why I blocked with the ogre. So I blocked the ogre to 3. The block guy stood next to him, and he was going to come and assist.
So the ogre had activated, had he? Sorry, I wasn't.
Yeah, but he won in 9 basically. Double block, so
okay.
Nothing happened basically.
So like the ogre jammed in next to this flamesmith and the mighty blow would have been quite nice, wouldn't it? Like to stop this breakthrough through the middle here that's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean I can cage this caging is not a problem here, but I'm just wondering where I'm blitzing, because I could blitz the troll to, if I want I can blitz the troll, I could blitz the goblin, I could blitz the dark elf. If I blitz the dark elf I need another assist on that. Hitting the goblin, I just have tackle for it. I guess I don't hate that. But let's go. Figure 6 to there. Okay, so you would have to go there. Yes, you'd have to be on that corner.
No, I think you'd have to worry about us go a bit dimmy, to be honest, because players are getting a bit light. Like, I don't really want to be driving with 8 or something.
Yeah, I just meant like
You have to go there.
like sort of cover it a bit, but almost invite the 4+ handoff. Like, because if he goes for a 4+ handoff and fails it, like, I mean, like, sort of semi-pretend to, like, don't like let him score, but
Semi-pretend.
don't like roll loads of dice to stop him when
Yeah.
it's not like the worst. If he did,
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've rolled like a couple of GFIs to blitz as well. I don't think I would have re-rolled those rushes, so I don't know. But yeah, because you're saying.
I mean, I don't like. It's just like, yeah.
How safe is the ball going to be, though? I mean,
I'm just wondering actually because of the dark elf.
I suppose you haven't blitzed, have you? So
Yeah, exactly. So Hobgoblin's going to be next to the Wrestle Rat in a moment. I'm just thinking where this ball goes because you could just go there. Well, the problem is if I both down this guy, then 1, 2. Quite easy for that dark elf to hit. So if you go 1 square up, that's probably. Yeah, just go there. I might just go. Yeah, I might just do that and go for the one dice on him. Yeah, you're gonna go there. You're gonna blitz. Yeah. So I can't take the both down there because of the dark elf. So we do that then.
oh, okay.
Anybody would have went for it there?
2 rushes, I think, to get him next to the ball.
Gone for it with the.
With the guard flame.
Well, 1 go for it makes it a 5-up dodge with the elf, doesn't it?
No, because like he can just go next to the ball, next to the wrestle ball and make it a 4-up. So it would have.
Yeah, he can. It's slightly
Yeah, it's a
it's
worse
slightly
angle.
less attractive.
Yeah, I mean it's a worse angle. But if he goes into that other spot, then he has to go next to a guarder. So he's definitely going into that. He's definitely going next to the ball instead, because he can at least make that a 1 dice. Whereas if the guard's there, like you're not gonna do a 5-up into a 2-up hill because it's a better push than a 4-up 1 dice.
If he stands the rat up, he can just dodge that goblin's 2 heads. It's basically titchy. You could like just dodge it through.
Oh yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah.
I could 2D it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if I do lots of dodges.
Yeah.
2 heads. It's not that
Yeah,
hard.
sorry, I meant 2D. Like you just.
Yeah.
But then,
So
like
just
the
tell
problem
some
is,
2 head
it's like
dodges in the 4+, but then who's gonna?
Yeah.
who's gonna get it afterwards?
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. This thing though, both of them, the first dodge is away from tackle, so there is that as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I mean, maybe we get a really lucky, scatter through the players or something.
Yeah, the rush there with the guard makes the dodge 5+ and red dice, right? The
So what's the
police.
best way to- Is that the best way? I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, the thing I was thinking is that I do not want to use a reroll on anything here.
You don't have to re-roll it if you fail it. He's got Ironhard skin.
He does. Well, he doesn't. But
Oh, it's AV 10+. I mean,
yeah.
And he can flame things. Don't forget.
Yeah.
mate, that was insane. I'm so happy I saw that. That's like
Ooh.
the highlight of
Oh, what the
my-
fuck?
my year, I think.
We've
That's
had
not good
pre-fire.
happening.
We've had vomit. What the hell is this?
Fucking
I
roll.
mean, I don't think
Sick by name, sick by nature, right?
it did that much, but
The funniest thing is, this is like the first game of Dwarfs that I've actually sat down and watched properly, and the flame breath thing happened. It's like
But,
100%.
it didn't just
like-
happen as well.
yeah,
It was like
yeah,
really.
but like the other thing to bear in mind is that, like, you know, I did it once in. I have 2 flamesmiths and I did it once. It's like that just shows like that's how rare you go for it with it, because it's just
Oh yeah,
it's-
yeah. I don't.
yeah it's not that good.
Ooh.
Does he pop dodge?
Yeah, he's popped it.
I've got the things. Got the bark reroll, and I think I'm happy to chuck one reroll in on this turn and not anymore.
Did you not want the reroll for the?
Oh, there we go.
I just said that.
So I'm happy with this because it either means
Yeah.
I get the score or you use a reroll.
Alright, well, let's bark reroll.
The Borat can
suppose-
foul to his heart's content now. The amount of 2s on this, that 2 heads is put in work.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd rather do it from the other player. Actually.
The problem with this also is if you kill your elf on the dodge in, then
Yeah.
it's looking even worse. But,
Yeah.
Beautiful.
yeah.
I think you dangled just enough, and it's pretty scary, isn't it? But so in that way, yeah,
Oh, you burnt the 5.
fine.
It's fine.
Straight
Yeah.
in. Look at that. Bosh.
Okay.
Oh.
not a
Okay.
very good scatter.
What is it? A 4+
Too
jump?
bad. This lino can get there, right?
Well, you
it's
can jump over and get it, can't he?
Yeah,
Double
free up
rush.
jump.
4.
I suppose 4
That's
to
the
Oh,
play.
that
I
is
think
4.
that's
Yeah,
the
it is
plan.
4s. It is 4s.
I think I like that.
Oh, okay. The lino. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best. And the ogre's going to try, isn't he? So.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I mean, he's still dodging, right? He's still trying to dodge, but probably not rerolling it. So. Yeah.
Oh, wanted another reroll to be gone there.
I'm not rerolling. I don't think I'm rerolling anything. I'll say so. And the thing is, like, there's no hobgoblins.
Could have
really
declared
to...
a pass action and
Ooh,
then,
maybe, yeah.
but like obviously not thrown it if you didn't want to, but just to have the option.
I don't think I want to.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I think the thing is here. Even if you pick up the ball, I just blitz. I blitz the guy, and I've got. Oh god, that's an awful spot. Yeah, I've got plenty of options for getting on that right now.
I know the skaven gets killed and the dark elf gets killed, and you score anyway.
Yeah,
It's all bad.
The worst thing here. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know.
So the worst thing here is that if I want to score this turn, I have to pick up with a player who picks up on a 4. So that's not great.
You still want to score this turn?
I want the opportunity to.
Should I have left the dark elf there? Do you think is that just?
Wasn't
Yeah,
really anywhere else to put him though.
Well, Dimmer was stuck on the jump, wasn't he? I mean,
Well, no,
Yeah,
like I
that's my
think
idea.
that was without realizing the lino could get there. To be
okay,
fair.
right.
Yeah, I get a bit crazy sometimes.
Oh, he can jump on the ball.
Yeah.
Right, so listen, I want the tackle to hit the goblin. But actually, no. I suppose I don't need the tackle to, because it can be, if it's a player with block, it's effectively the same thing. But I don't. The only player with block that can hit him is the guard guy. So in which case, I would need to. Yeah. This isn't great for.
I'm gonna have to shoot, folks.
Yeah.
But I'll see you later.
I'll see if
See you, Liam.
See you in a bit. Right. Let's 2, 3. Yeah. Let's do something here. Oh, that's 1 dice. Don't do that. If you move in, here's right. Let's. No, you know what? I can keep that guy, because if I do, okay, so there is, yeah. So depending on the hit that I get actually on this guy, that can change. 2, 3. Yeah, that can change if I score with a hobgoblin. No, it needs a lot to go. Let's just do something. Couldn't have moved him. That was silly, but whatever. So we could push you there. And then 2. Yeah, okay, so you get pushed to there. And do follow that. I think the other ball needs to do the hit then. Oh, he's a dodge. Oh, okay. Do it.
So what's the deal there? Was the expectation the hobgoblin was free after the?
Yeah. I didn't think the hobgoblin was free. Like, he wasn't gonna be the one to pick up the ball. He was just gonna move to screen off the rest of the renegades. Because he was basically going to go where the bull is, and then the bull was going to go around the back, just to stop anyone around the back from dodging out.
So Dwarf was always picking up.
Yeah, because if he picked it up, I could run it into score. However, because that hasn't happened now, I like yeah, because that hasn't happened. I'm probably just going to try to hold off at this point.
I'm just looking at.
Is anybody else scoring that turn?
No, I'm not personally. No.
So
I think get it safe.
I think the problem with not scoring that turn is that if I score on the next turn, that means I have 3 turns to turn him over and score, which
I
isn't.
don't like after that bit with the ball getting sacked and not an easy score this turn. Then I'm going just draw, just like get it to 16 and score. Like, because you like you say, if you give him 3, like if you give yourself 3 to turn him over and score, that's really unlikely. So I agree with you there. Like,
yeah, I
but
think it's a case like if I'm going to
if you're gonna score, it's that turn, yeah.
Yeah,
But I just
yeah.
don't think it was like again 4+ pickups and stuff like that. That would have turned me off it, I think.
Yeah, I think the thing that was making it a bit nicer is because I was still up a reroll on the Renegades, like still having the 3, like I could invest 1 into it, and then still have 2 for the next turn.
Are we imagining the situation is, Mike? Are you any game, regardless of situation, the right thing to do is to score there, or is this? Did we have a conversation earlier about imagining it was a Bournemouth win situation, or just to understand, right?
No. Well, like, I was in this situation with I was in this situation a few weeks back, and in that situation, if I score, I'm giving an elf coach, like I'm giving them 4 turns to score back on me when they have 3 rerolls and I have 1 left. So in that situation, I don't want to give that over. If I could score in 3, if I could score in 3 or even 4, yeah, if I could score in 3 or 4. And have more than 1 reroll.
This was any day of the week. Scoring there.
No. There's plenty of times when I won't score.
Okay.
But I mean, I did kind of preface it as well by saying I'm going to assume that I need the win. But for whatever reason.
Sorry, I'd missed that bit. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like, I was asked at the start of the drive, like, are you pushing for the score or not? And like in a team tournament, I'm looking at the other tables and seeing how badly things are going. If things are going so badly that I have to push for the win, then this is how I play it. If I don't need to and I can walk up the pitch slowly, what I'm more likely to do there, kind of like how in, I think it was like turn 2 when I knocked over the troll. I knock that troll into a different square and I gang foul that troll. I get that guard off, and as soon as that guard is gone, it's much easier for me to bunker down because I've got 4 guard, my opponent has no guard, and it's just very hard to get in when I just hold off at that point.
I guess I'm gonna do it anyway, I think, but hand off to Dark Elf with Goblin. Is anyone not doing that? Is that bad, do we think, or should I just, I don't know, just hand off and run away?
It is a 5 up to get the ball to him because of the
dystopian presence. I keep forgetting about dystopian
because there is 1 in range.
Yeah. I don't think I'd reroll any of it apart from the handoff, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable because once you get to that point, yeah.
It's dodge as well.
Yeah, and I think that's right. You don't re-roll the 5 up pickup.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 tackle zones on the ball was pretty nice.
Did you? I just think it's, I don't know. Maybe I'm trying sort of too hard to high roll, but I mean, if Valka gets a ball and runs away, it's
Oh yeah, yeah. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, maybe that was a bit too. I've been watching Rick play too much, I think.
I think I have as well too. What I would have done is
Rick
dodged the ogre.
Rattler's notoriously aggressive. Is he?
Yeah. He would have dodged the ogre off and done GFIs to get him into range before he did the handoff to
I
the
wouldn't
Dark
say
Elf.
I wouldn't say aggressive. He's just like incredibly optimistic, and he always sees like the really kind of insane play that wins him the game. And it does work, you know.
It
More
does.
often,
Yeah,
more often than you
sometimes,
think. More often than I think, anyway.
Well, I mean, there is a so you know, I guess PW is the tabletop version of that, right? So, and the reason he gets lucky is because he tries
Oh.
things to be
Well,
lucky,
speaking of getting
whereas
lucky.
I'm not trying things, right?
Good.
Ooh, excuse me.
Uh,
But yeah, I mean, like at 1-0, I'm probably scoring for 1-1 if I don't do it.
yeah. So at this point, I'm not trying to score now. I don't have the time that I would want.
You don't have the minerals. That's what you say. Okay.
Just looking at who's a bit of a threat here. Yeah. So you can go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 2 rushes to there. I think you're fine there. This guy, we could. No, that uphill isn't good. Yeah, we just let him take his punches. So just as well to go over this. So I mean, you kind of said it earlier, Phil, that that you think that Chaos Dwarfs are not as bad as people think they are, and that is exactly true. That like I think that's exactly the case with the people. People's first thought is that they're worse than the old roster, so therefore they are bad. And I think in this rule set, with the amount of things they get, they're definitely
There's a bunch of that.
yeah.
There's a bunch of that going on in the Euro Bowl rules all over. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
People have gone, oh, Dark Elves are absolutely terrible. Well, they're just not the best team anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't mean that they're 20th.
They're not as good as they're not as good as they normally are. That doesn't mean they're bad. But I think where the hell was I going? I was going somewhere with that.
You're so good.
I do. Oh, no, I remember where I was going. So I do think they are I do think they are definitely a decent team in this. But I think this matchup in particular is one of those ones that ideally, is one of the ones that I ideally avoid. It's not a very pretty matchup to play. Oh,
I would have gone for that. 100%. Yeah. I think.
The classic matchup that Chaos Dwarfs don't like is anything that's strong, right? So Lizard
exactly.
is
Yeah.
always awful.
Yeah,
so this sort of lives in the same. That ogre, go for it, was sad, wasn't it?
Yeah, I 100% was going for that.
It's just
I think the one the one thing I've realised about Blood Bowl is it doesn't really matter what they pull out of their box. I always think it's a terrible matchup unless it's humans. Like, I'm always like, oh no.
No, I think that's fair. It's like the amount of times I sit down against someone and be like, this feels like such an awful matchup, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's like you sit down, you see what your team is weak to, and you see it in that opposition team. But the truth is, your opponent is probably looking at it and be like, oh, this is really bad. They have this, which counters this. All right, so what can I make cage wise? He's got to do. No, he doesn't have to do a rush. He can just stand up actually, and he does it. Okay.
Would you dodge the elf out before you do the ogre GFIs?
Probably shouldn't I? I don't know.
They ain't got tackle anymore, have they, Chills?
Yeah,
3-2.
probably. Yeah. I think I'm just sort of flagging a bit now, a little bit. I won't lie. And I saw the ogre thing, and I wanted to do it because it was.
I
fun.
wanted to do the ogre thing, yeah.
But I definitely should have. Well, I
I
probably.
had
should have.
I had half an eye on the ball blitz with the ogre actually,
I
taking the
sort of thought
5-up
about.
dodge on.
Yeah, or Barak or something could have done it, or the wrestle rat, but getting
Oh
two
wow,
guys
the
on the ball would have
dodge.
been 2 guys on the ball would have been quite good, I think, as well. Or 2 strong 5 guys, anyway.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, there was a dodge on, yeah.
But then, like, having got to like this stage of the game, do you not think that does it not like change your mindset that he now wants to score turn 16? So like you've got more time to sort of get yourself back into position to get a better
Yeah, a little
shot.
bit. Except I think my worry here is the pact is that this is moments away. I'm surprised to an extent. Not that I was studying it massively, but this could have been a mega bunker this turn, couldn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
we're getting to a point where a 5-up looks actually really nice.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, okay.
That sounds like something, doesn't it?
Yeah, sounds like he's got something on his mind.
I don't know. I just think. I mean, it's only going to make you roll a dodge, really, doesn't it? I reckon I could probably just base up and put and then maybe go for the ball next turn. I don't think.
Yeah, I think all you can really do here is just is base the ball.
What with 2 big guys?
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe 3.
That's fine. That guy wasn't doing anything.
E for the troll. The guard could probably. All right, Demi. If this one, if this snake, sorry, I'm gonna blame you.
If it's snakes.
The dodge, I mean, the dark elf dodge.
Oh, right. Oh, what, because it's not tackle. Said
Yeah.
it went.
And I'll say, oh, we should dodge him out. And I should have dodged him out earlier, but come on then, Barak.
Oh,
that's good.
Oh, is it? Oh, for you, yeah.
Yeah.
I
definitely for me.
I thought you could have blitzed with the troll there, because then if you get the push, you can still get the ogre on it. I know Borik's got block though.
Yeah, so I think for me here, I just score. I think, and I just.
What turn are we on? 6.
It'll be my 7. Because I think with the players that I have based, it's going to be difficult for me to cage this.
I think I hit the Dark Elf first and see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely hit the Dark Elf is the 2-die block I've got. So we're always doing that.
Yeah, I was trying not to make it not a 2-dice, but I think.
Yeah, I mean, I've got too many players free to make it a 2 dice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think you've actually just given me the chance to cage now by freeing up those guys. Yeah,
I'm not
because if
sure
you
I like the dodge.
if you kept that dwarf marked, I definitely couldn't cage. But now that the wrestle bull can blitz, and I can make a cage with the guard dwarf, the hobgoblin, and the bull.
I thought he could tag the bull like south of the Dark Elf, and he can't, so that's why I dodged him. But then, yeah, I kind of realised afterwards. But okay.
Oh.
No.
You had to go for it.
I
mean,
think like if you don't dodge that lino, like I think if he pows the Dark Elf, he can stall because then he blitzes the chill free with the hobgoblin.
I made a mistake because I was tired. I thought the Dark Elf could get round to make it, but then I suppose he was free guard anyway. So I don't know what I was thinking. Really.
Yeah, this is.
Okay, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can go 6 to there. So right. So the thing is here, again, I can just put it in and leave it in your hands to throw teammate, and you have 2 chances at the throw teammate, or a turn to set up for it. I think I try to hold for another turn.
Well, I could probably try and get the Dark Elf in range as well, and then have the throw teammate as a backup or something.
Yeah, so
that doesn't necessarily have to be.
You would have to be there actually. I'm just thinking. So this will be 3+3+3+, 2+2+ to 1-die hit me with him. I don't love that. I think I'm just going to run it in. I think
The Goblin is actually cowed as well, which I just remembered. So
yeah,
it's not like he's.
Because if I caged it, I'd just put them there and I'd stick it behind that. But the elf can 4+ into that. I could have made it 1.
Would you put him like on the where the other cage corner would be, sort of thing?
What? Put who? Sorry.
Oh, it's a rush. The ball carrier, like where the other cage corner would be, rather than.
Yeah. So it would be a rush to get there. Is the problem? If I could do that, I would do that.
Yeah.
But I could be 1 closer to your end zone to make it so that you could only get in round the hobgoblin.
The flamers dodge on a 4, do they?
Yeah.
And then movement 5.
Yep. To do this, see if we can get someone off. No. We could bunker. We could do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. Do that. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I figure because of the throw teammate giving you 2 turns, it's like if I set up at the back, you just take some steps forward to make the throw potentially better. But doing this, you get another shot.
I think I definitely would have stalled.
I meant like, could you have the ball sort of one diagonally towards main zone? Like it would be more
One
dodges.
diagonally towards your end zone.
I don't know if it's
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, that would be best. I mean, yeah, like I say, I should have been just one square straight up with the ball in the end zone. Yeah, with the ball in the with the cage, with the entire cage just be one square closer to your end zone, because then the only way, like I say, is round the hobgoblin.
I like the dodge with the flamer and then the rush.
Just where to cut it from.
The one that you blocked with last. With guard.
Right. Oh, okay.
Just dodge him out 75% with reroll.
That's a rush now, 1, 2.
And a rush.
No, okay, fine.
Where are you rushing him to? What
In
just
between the ball and the Dwarf, the Chaos Dwarf.
Right.
So it's
Oh. Okay, that's fine. And as much as I would like to throw blocks because I'm a dangerous man, I am not doing that. Oh, and so the goblin is back,
Whoa.
so we are on.
the hero.
Well, not only are we on, we get to have the what is the optimal one-turn defense against the throw teammate discussion. Exciting times.
Have you? The question I want to know is: have you got a spreadsheet on it?
Me
Me
or Phil?
personally,
Yeah. I know people who have, but have you got your own person? Are you a spreadsheet person? Are you?
so I don't have a spreadsheet, but I
Oh,
think I know
okay.
the answer.
All right. Do you like spreadsheets in general?
I feel like this is a really dangerous and leading question.
Well, no. It's just I've noticed there's a massive correlation between Blood Bowl players
nerds
and
and
love of
spreadsheets.
spreadsheets. Yeah.
I don't think that's so surprising, is it?
Well, I'm
I
not a
don't think we
spreadsheet kind of
have too
guy.
many nerd spreadsheets, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of any that I've got.
That's a gap there. I don't love this, but
Yes.
You have 11,
That's-
don't you? 7, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10. Yeah.
they're like this. No, we need to have them like this. Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't love the sides there, but without taking up too much time on it.
Yeah. I mean, the rat could.
So, any thoughts on this? Where should they all be?
My my understanding is that the Hobgoblin on the left should be back 2 and the Chorf on the right should be back 2, and then that's perfect.
They're
Right.
civil, aren't they? The guys on the left and the right.
Yeah. You know what? I completely overlooked that. And as soon as the rat got placed, I'm like, he can hit that goblin.
I don't know if I do it. I guess I do, right? Well, okay, a second. Let's just get some players on the pitch.
Is it different from yours? Or?
Well, my sort of immediate gut reaction would be that it's 3 squares back from that hobgoblin would be the line of 5 in the way that we just discussed.
Oh yeah,
Although cleverer
yeah.
man than me once told me that 80% of throw teammates land within a square of the destination.
Right.
Square of the
Okay.
destination or 2 squares of the I forget. But mathematically, the best way is 6 squares up every other square if you've got 11. That's what he told me. Because even if you blitz the guy out the way, your guy is still going to be there blocking the square for where the guy
Lands.
lands.
Oh yeah, okay.
So what? Like
maybe a spreadsheet is the right answers for that, but I haven't got one.
So you'd put the hobgoblin and the dwarf 1 square forward, would you?
This is not only them, all of them. The whole line.
Okay. You have them all holding hands.
Really?
That's what this learned gentleman once told me.
So when I'm defending against like the wood elf one turn, I'll hold hands along the back then. But the main reason for that is because the amount of times that I have accidentally helped a one turn by setting up in the mid pitch to try to stop it, and you can just put yourself in a position where you end up just aiding them instead. So I just hold hands across the back, and I'm like, I know these are the roles I have to do. For throw teammate, I normally do something more like this, and the reason for these guys, for the guys on the side,
I feel like
is that the center? 1, 2, 3.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay, so we go there.
You know, you can put
So
the
I
sweet
think-
spot on.
Oh yeah,
I feel
you
like
can.
The Wood Elf / Fast Team one-turn defense is a known, understood, mathematically proven Mind Palace black box of thing that is just learnable. Throw teammate thing, I feel, is something that everybody sort of squints at and goes, I think it's this, but I'm not actually sure. So I would like to see the spreadsheet. So the learned gentleman that told me that was Yugli Dar. And he obviously knows his onions from the goblin point of view.
Yeah, just don't remove. Good.
So
it just
that
feels
was
wrong,
one off.
I completely keep forgetting about this disturbing presence, don't I?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, with where the two of them were, you were always going to be in range of one, but you need to hit the other. Otherwise, otherwise the catch is minus. Yeah, so there you go. As long as he was pushed, but you were always going to be in range of one of them, unless you set the ogre up on like the sideline.
Yeah,
it's foul with the troll. Problem solved.
Oops, that's not. I was gonna foul him even over, and I misclicked even the joke foul, so I'm not even gonna. Is this splits the right thing to do? Sorry, I'm not 100% like the one. Or
I think if you had someone else there for the assists,
2, 3, 4, 5.
but I mean the thing is it's a one dice. If you do get a push, that's kind of, like, I think if you do get a push, you just push him towards the sideline, and then you have a bit more of a you have a safe line. If you get the knockdown, then you just push him towards the sideline as well, and then you have 2 safe squares, or 3 rather. But I mean, this is the thing anyway. Even if you do get the knockdown, you're even if you do get the knockdown, you still have to. The furthest to that side you can aim the ball is next to the ball you can aim the throw is next to the ball centaur, because otherwise there's the potential of it scattering off. So you still need it to go that direction, but not too far that direction. Well, you need it to go that direction, but enough that direction. But like Phil said, if 80% it's landing within a square of where you're aiming, it's still not. Oh, hello! It's still not great. Oh, there we go. Disturbing presence. Disturbing presence.
Oh, hello.
It doesn't matter if he
mean,
catches, is it?
Yeah, no, this won't be a turnover, I don't think.
Yeah, if you catch it, it's not a turnover.
Oh, it doesn't hit the floor.
So.
Yeah.
Hey.
oh no.
I mean, you got the reroll out, right? So.
Yeah. So no rerolls now. So I think
it all the more glorious.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, because you use the rerolls on it, you definitely don't do the blitz.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess you're right. It has to be next to the tackle ball, doesn't it? Because otherwise he'll might scatter off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Is he in range?
He's very in range.
Yeah, he is.
It's what, 3 dodges?
2+, 2+, 2+.
And another 2+.
Would he have landed if the hobgoblin was a square before?
Was the landing roll was a 4. Succeeds on a 3+. If the hobgoblin wants 1 square forward, it would still make it. Yeah. It's because it was a perfect one.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
well done.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
well rolled, I think.
Completely thought Disturbing Presence had secured it, and
I didn't even talk
absolutely
about
not.
sorry, but that had to reroll the catch, didn't I? The rebounded to scatter, so yeah.
So is it only a turnover? Oh yeah, because it wouldn't have, if it hit the ground, it would have ended the
Yeah.
turn anyway, right? So
Yeah,
Well,
it's only a failed pickup or a ball resting on the floor.
If it's scatter to one of my other players that activated, then
Failed
obviously,
pickup.
that'll be it. But
So if you
Yeah.
hand it off and it bounces off someone else and you catch it, it's not a
it's n-
turnover.
Yeah.
Okay.
all the dodges were 4s and 3s, which is interesting.
If someone, but if someone
Well-
tries to pick it up and then it bounces and you catch it, it's not a turnover. It
No,
is a turnover,
that is
sorry.
that is.
Okay,
the ball
okay.
hits the floor, yeah.
If the
Alright,
ball's
well-
on the floor, right?
Well, thank you very much for that game.
Yeah, thank you. It was really good. It was really interesting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both for putting up with us watching you. Do appreciate it because it's not always the most fun, is it? But thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
cheers.
it's-
That was good. Enjoyed that, and look forward to watching whoever we're featuring next time.
Yeah,
The next victim.
Yeah.
I think I'll be sitting a few
Mate.
out now. I think it was
Mate,
good, but it's
the
quite
main
intense.
takeaway is Flame Breath is OP, right? That's
I mean,
my takeaway.
100% success rate. Yeah.
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 But like, it is good, right? I think like joking is like, well, it can be good. Like 4+ to get the bludger down is nice, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, it's like that. The scenario where it happened there is the best time to use it. It's like, oh, my only other options are like 1 dice on the ball. Oh wait, but I've got this 4+ option that just gets the ball down. But I mean, as we saw as well, the problem with it is that your movement
Enter
ends with
activation.
it ends your activation. So I grabbed the ball, great, couldn't do anything after that. But I mean, it was great. It kept the game interesting. It kept that it kept me in it for another turn until an
It was an
awful
interesting
scatter.
turn,
And all that.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It made that turn 8 interesting. It wasn't just like, oh, you're protected and just walk it in. It's like, oh, okay, there's a tool that I have.
Yeah.
A couple of things to do. I get in, and then we have a game on our hands.
The other problem with that game is it hasn't really dissuaded me from taking Renegades to Euro Bowl, so I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, I think
I wish
this.
I lost 3-0 or something. Like, right, don't need to play anymore.
But like I said, this isn't the team. I think to dissuade from that because well, kind of like Phil said as well, it's like anything with high strength is scary for Chaos Dwarfs because it's harder for me to do what I want to do when so much strength in the way. But I think like if you play against playing against something like Vamps or even like Wood Elves, yeah, like it's a completely different experience. I think like if you're going to lose a game 3-0, those are the teams that you'll probably get that.
Against, I mean, one was against Jimmy, and that wasn't really a game, to be honest. And then the other one was against this. I think he's a Swiss guy called Drakero, who's very good. And that was that was an interesting game. That was Vamps as well, I should say.
Right.
Have you played against Amazons with it?
I've not, no. So that's probably shit, isn't it?
Yeah, that's another. That's another team that would be.
Could vomit and get 6 kills, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know how I win that one.
Yeah, Amazons are just quite an awkward one because like you've only got 4 block, and those are the only guys that really are going to get the knockdowns unless, like you say, you vomit with a troll. That's the other way you're gonna cause some damage really. But it's just kind of the fit. Like I think any bashy team against Amazons, you're just hoping to get the rolls.
Yeah. Have you got that like locked in pretty much? The Chorfs, so sorry, the Chaos Dwarfs.
Yeah. I mean, so with the guys that I'm going to European with, I told them that the 2 teams that I would want to take are either Undead or Chorfs, but one of the guys I'm with, he plays an awful lot of Undead, so it makes more sense for him to go on them. So he, and to be fair, I like his build. It's because I'm going with J-Bone, and he's got a nice. He's got a nice build for it. So he's he's going to take that, and I'm probably just going to go on the Dwarf then, which suits me because I do really like them in this rule set. They don't lose any. So that's
Is that
great.
me or him?
Hmm?
Oh, he's back.
I think
Sorry, I think you
I
dropped
think
out a bit there, but we got the. I think we got the gist.
Discord collectively, maybe, yeah, because I had it as well.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what
Right.
choices.
I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Thank you very much,
you.
everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks everyone.
likewise.
Thanks for all the suggestions
Yeah.
and stuff. It was interesting. So
Cool beans. All right. Have a good one.
In a bit.
cheers. See you all. Bye.